I've told people several times. There've been times in my life where I had the big head. There've been times in my life that I felt like I wanted to crawl up under a rock. Um, I've dealt with depression, just so many different things. To be where I am now, it's like unbelievable as far as my spirit is concerned. And it has a lot to do with the woman I've become since I became a romance consultant. Learning myself, learning my body, learning how to help others, learning how to love others, and bringing people together. I have a thing I call research and development. And research and development is not just about going out and having sexual partners. I don't believe not being promiscuous or whatever. You got to be careful who you do your research and development with. But it's just a mindset of researching who you are as a person, developing yourself as that person, living your best life, not letting, if you get, you fall down. Like you said, I fell in and out the business a many a times. But where I am now, this place is, I think about the Tamala Man song that says, this place. And I think that's the theme of my life, this place. I've never been here before. I've never been so happy in my life, like just with being Rishan, just with being Riri. I've never been so comfortable in my body and my spirit. And I just thank this business for everything that is brought to me. And for those of you who just joined, it's not going to happen overnight. Success does not happen overnight. It takes hard work and grind. You hear us say all the time, team no sleep. We are literally team no sleep. Angela is not where she is because she passively runs her business. You can call her at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not recommending that. But you can call in the middle of the night and ask a question and she's there. So this is a business. You have to grind. But if you grind, it pays off. There have been times I didn't have a dime in my pocket and somebody will call me and make an order. There's times I've been in my sleeping clothes and my uncle brought his, somebody brought a friend. I don't want to tell me about business. And, she dropped $175. And I'm in my nightgown just buying products. And I would advise all of you, use the products. Our products, we are not just sex toys. We're so much more than this. So use the products and, like I said, just get your life, lady. This is a wonderful business. I don't want to overtalk because I know we got a long show. But I love y'all, and thank you so much, Angela, for sharing this opportunity with me. The best is yet to come, and we just go rocking 2021, and we go bring women together to live their best life. Riri out with my wig cocked to the side.
Yes, I love it. Rishan, do you happen to have your award with you, or is it at home?
It's at home. I'm going to post it later. I've been waiting to post my little award.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And Tano just keeps waving and waving. He's trying to interrupt your acceptance speech, trying to say hi.
Say hi to Tano.
Hi.
Hey, guys. He's right there. You see him? That was awesome.
Okay,
awesome. So proud of you, Rishan. And you
Thank you. You done got me out here with a wig cocked to the side, so now I got to make up for this later on.
Okay. Oh gosh. All right. That is awesome. So congratulations to Rishan. All right. So we are going to start. I'm going to switch over to our top 5 in activations. So I'm going to start with the 5th place. 5th place goes to Tisha Webb. Everybody knows who she is. She's like social media superstar, all of that. So let us hear from you, Tisha Webb. Let us hear how many activations you had for 2020.
Right.
What? Did I get that one? Whatever. Okay. Oh.
Yes, you did.
Look, for real, I wasn't expecting this. Look, y'all, I jacked it all up. Yeah, it is not about perfection, okay? Progress over perfection. So yeah, just continue to press on. For activations, I had 13 activations. Woo woo! Thank you guys so much for my beautiful award. So yeah, it's just continuing to press on, just like everything Riri said. It's not just a quick thing. You gotta grind, you gotta hustle. I was just told like it's literally like grinding and hustling like a drug dealer. All right, but like forget the product, okay? It's not about the product, it's about the mindset. Because look, them drug dealers gonna push that thing. If you don't want it, somebody else want it. Somebody want it. And that's the same thing about what we offer. We just have so much in depth that we have to offer everybody, and they're looking for us. Okay, everybody just may not be comfortable, accept it, or even know yet. But there are ladies who are searching for the information that you have. So continue to press on, get out of your warm circle, and just weed on through them. Keep sharing the opportunity, share it with as many women as you absolutely can, because you never know who you're going to inspire and who is going to be able to blow up and take this on. So y'all, like, I'm super excited because this weekend, the lady who introduced Pure Romance to me years ago, years and years and years ago, dating myself real bad, but maybe
I'm waiting for them to send me my square.
12 years ago, when she just messaged, she sent me a sample, and that's how I became a customer. She just signed up and joined my team this weekend. So that was like super amazing, coming full circle, just because you live out loud. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I have to check with corporate though, because I think they put her under somebody else because I didn't get email. But I'm gonna fix that either way. But just becoming full circle just by living your life and continuing to spread what you know. You know, you continue to inspire people all the way under the radar, even when they don't tell you, they watching you. So that's it. Thank y'all.
Yes, awesome. That is so incredible. The person that introduced her to the business, who left the business, and now Tisha has gone on to do even greater things, and now she's coming back and going to learn from who she brought in. That's awesome. I love a full circle moment. Awesome. It is. Congratulations, Tisha.
Thank you.
All right. Number 4 in activations for 2020 is none other than Miss Twerkalicious, Nisha Frazier.
Go AP, go AP, D, go AP.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Boo?
We can hear you.
We hear you.
Hi. Okay, so I gotta pull over at the liquor store parking lot because I was driving. They closed. I'm not buying no liquor. I got mine in a bottle already. Don't judge me, judge your mama. So, I got my award with me. Can y'all see it?
Yes.
Yay!
That's that starlet showing out.
Yay! So I got, well, am I supposed to say something? I got 14 activations for the year of 2020.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, you are supposed to say something. Give the ladies some advice on how they can do what you've done.
Listen, I don't know. I just been myself, honestly. I didn't start the business with the expectation of, thank you, with the expectation of having a team and, you know, doing all of this kind of stuff. I just did what I was taught to do, which was at least share the opportunity. And I've tried to be transparent about my journey with Pure Romance. I've tried to be transparent about my journey just coming into myself as a woman at this point in my life, because I've never really embraced being who I am and how I am and happy with that. And I guess that, like, it really does when you are who you are, and you are transparent and you're having fun and you're just sharing that energy with people, it really does attract others. And I guess that's what happened, because I don't know. I just be telling people about the business, and if they, you know, they want to join, I don't be pressuring them. And then they join and we be clowning together and having fun together and learning together, because I don't know everything. I tell y'all that all the time. I don't know everything. But I mean, I have fun, and I just try to help as much as I can, and hope that when people do join, they be ready to have fun right along with me.
Awesome. I love it. And she's being real and just exactly what she said. Absolutely. Is about you attract people by just being you. So for all the newbies that are in here, you don't have to try to be like me or Charla or T anybody that you see, everybody has their own journey, everybody has their own story. Never compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. So you're going to find, your people. You're going to find your people by just being you. All right. All right. Next up in the number 3 spot for activations. And when I say the word activations, if newbies don't know what that means, sponsoring somebody into the business, it doesn't really count, unless the person has actually activated their business. And that shows that they're in business. And if you've attended your new consultant training, you know what that means. And so just because somebody joins, some people join and they do absolutely nothing, right? But then there are others that join that actually take the business, take what they learn, take from what they learn from their sponsor, and their sponsor helps to lead them into actually activating and growing their business. So in the number 3 spot is Teresa Cross.
That's my dog.
Whoop whoop.
Thank you
Getting all,
guys.
somebody cue the music. Cue the music.
Throw that ass in a circle. Hey, throw that ass in a circle. That's that one. That's that one. My bad. I had
They
your
said, get
back,
it,
AP.
17 with
That one.
17 activations. Let's hear it, girl.
Thank you so much. First, I'd like to give honor to God. Got that from Nisha. I had to use that. Thank you so much. I didn't know what to say to the people, but that's what I'm supposed to say. And everybody here, First Lady Angela Robinson, PR Dad, Black, got to get honor to you as well because you give us so much support on the team. And ladies, thank you, Zealous Zebras. You all are amazing. Like, if it wasn't for the sisterhood, I don't know if I would have been able to get here. And I'm going to say the rest of my speech for the rest of my awards. Okay? Y'all going to hit my name. I'm not going to drink too much. I might learn by the last one. Okay?
I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Look what you done started, Nisha. I'm the first lady
Really?
now.
Really, AP? Really? Really? You didn't even talk about the pastors in the pulpit and all the ministers on the roster. You got to do the whole thing. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. You got to carry that thing on out.
All the team trainers, Rakisha, Tasha, Tisha, Andy, Charla, all of the
Kira.
staff behind us in the clergy, all of them, the people that take the money, the usher board, all of them. I give honor to everybody because y'all stand behind me. So take my award.
If you didn't hear, Teresa had 17 activations for 2020. So congratulations to you, T. And yes, she said she will save the rest of her speeches for the rest of her awards, and we're going to be hearing her name all day. Okay. All right, next up in the number 2 spot with 22 activations, Miss Sassy Shenanigans herself, Charla Allen. Woo!
Woo woo. Bring it on through. Come on through, Charla.
Oh my God. Oh, here's my lovely award. Shout out to all of those starlets. Yes, yes. I didn't even realize I recruited 22 people. Like, where did you ladies come from? How did it happen? How did we get here? I don't know. I just feel like everybody should sell Pure Romance. I think it's so much fun and it's it's liberating, it's life-changing. It's the bomb. So I just shout it from the rooftops and 22 girls said yes to being a sassy starlet. I appreciate y'all because of course I wouldn't have this award if it wasn't for you. So yes. And y'all know, y'all see sassy, them shenanigans in the building. Yes. So I'm excited. Thank you. I never thought when I started 3.5 years that I would have a title, have a team, because I'm not title driven. So when I got this award, I really didn't realize I had activated 22 girls last year. I just know that I have you ladies on my team. I love you. I appreciate you. I try to be there and help y'all. I know life kind of took me away, but best believe I'm telling y'all, I'm back. So anybody who is here, y'all see this face, good used to singing, because I'm going to be blowing up the team pages, helping y'all. Again, like Angela said, y'all said yes. So that's just the beginning. So y'all get ready to go on this ride, okay? Because everybody's gonna get awarded and accolades and have titles and Yacht Club shawties. We coming for it.
Yes. Yes, all of that. Yes, listen, we're gonna have World Conference in person next year. And so we're gonna have so many stripes on that damn stage. Them Zealous Zebras gonna be walking that stage. Exactly. And they're gonna have to make room for us to all get on the Pure Romance yacht. Okay? Yes. I love it. Now, holding the
And
number.
that's how Mary had a little lamb.
Yes. Yes. All right, so coming in the number 1 spots, this young lady just came in like a rushing mighty wind, like the Holy Ghost, okay? Came in from out of nowhere and just swept 2020. And I think you all know who I'm talking about. She is a queen of diamond, I believe, right? I'm saying that right, Andy? Yep, that's her mama.
That's
That's
my
Candy's
mama.
mama. And that is Sharita Reed with 24 activations.
Hey y'all, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
You can?
Yep.
All right, there. Okay, I couldn't see myself. Here it is. I absolutely adore Atrobi. Listen, thank you, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and I'm driving, so I'm getting to my destination like literally half a second before you said my name. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep with the chat and see. Tiffany, Heather, Stacia, and Andy. You know what? Let me see. You want me to give some words of wisdom? First, let me say, okay, thank you to my wonderful sponsor, Andy Allen, who was like, that's my daughter. Thank you. I want to thank Andy for just introducing me to the business, first of all. And then I knew she was coming. I definitely, I don't regret a single thing, only that I didn't do it sooner. So thank you, Andy. I love you dearly. And also to my accountability partner, Rakisha. Rakisha's been bomb. And through that whole process of trying to get everybody activated, she was like, sis. And Nisha and Rakisha were the ones like, what's the update? How many you got today? How many? They were the ones that were really, really, checking with me and like encouraging me when I would get frustrated or whatever. So I love them to death. And then of course, Angela, who was like, sis, you got this. You got this. And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, you got this. And of course, T is always like, girl, what's going on? How's it going with, it was tough, y'all. That really, really pressed me. But Nisha said something about just being yourself. It's really about being genuine. You make those genuine connections with people with no no ulterior motive. You connect just on a real basis. Let them see you as a person, and people will gravitate to you. They have no problem because you've established that trust as their consultant, as a business owner, and they're like, hey, if she's doing this and it's working for her and it's great, there's got to be something to this. Thank you. There's got to be something to this, and let me see what's up. And so that really, really is it. Misha nailed it. It really is about just being genuine, so that when people will either come to you or when you bring it up, they're just like, okay, great, like no problem. I'm willing to dive in there because I see the successes that you're showing and you're having and everything. So Yes, I hit 24 activations. Something I never intended when I joined this business, and something I definitely never expected. And Angela, I kept thanking the achievements. Like, Sharita, you know how close you are to such and such. Sharita, you know how close. I was like, no, I don't know. But now that you told me, let me see what I can make move. And so I just thank everybody. Like I said, all of the trainers, my elite lifestyle earners from what were we, quarter three? We were quarter, was it three? Three. Were bomb. And they were the ones like, Sharita, you got this. And I was like, I don't though. And they were like, you do though. And I'm like, So, but at the end of the day, y'all, that's really all it was about. It was just about, being genuine and setting the goal, writing it out, making it plain, and coming up with a game plan. But still staying genuine, to not be like, oh, I need this because I'm trying to hit this. Don't ever lose that authenticity with your business, because there's no way you're going to be able to keep it and grow and take the next step without it. Don't no matter what you achieve, keep that authenticity with you, because it's gonna take you far. So that's all I got. That's all I got.
I love
One more
it.
time.
I
All
love
right,
it.
finished.
Oh, wait, do it again.
One more time. You got a picture, didn't you? You taking. Okay, I'm done.
I love it. Congratulations, Sarita. And by the
Thank
way, she didn't mention this, but out of those 24 activations, she got 12 of them just in December alone. Okay, like 12 in December alone. That is huge. Okay, to do that in 1 month. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Angela told me I was close to President's Club and I needed to double my team, and I had about 35 days. I think it was about 35 days to make it happen. I was like, yeah, no. And she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and what's so amazing is that, all the women in this business, no matter how high they are in the business or no matter how low, right, they share all the things. And so I was able to share with Sharita what was shared with me from Leanne Rhodes, who's one of our top consultants, as to how to help her get there. So there's always, a strategy. There's always something that you can implement, that you can find out from another consultant what they did and how it worked for them, that you can use. So nobody has all the gold nuggets and then they're like, I'm keeping all the gold nuggets to myself and I'm not going to share because I don't want you to get where I am. Nobody's like that in this business. And that's what makes it so unique, because look, I'm 48 and I've been around women a long time, and I have never been a part of an organization that's predominantly women. Okay. And I say predominantly because corporate has men, but that is, all women, basically, to where we're celebrating one another and we're helping each other to get to where we are and above. And there's no hate in the mix. There's no jealousy, there's no envy, there's no strife. And so that right there is priceless. And I believe that's also one of the reasons why Pure Romance is so successful, is because when you give like that, the more people that you help become successful, the more successful you're going to become. So congratulations again to Sharita. And let me just say to everybody, if you're on here when the consultant is giving their speech, you got to make sure that you're on mute, because I'm putting it on spotlight view so that we can see them up close. And if you're not on mute, when you make noise, then it makes your image pop up and we miss them. Okay. So do all your celebrations and screams and stuff or whatever. But once they start talking, then put yourself on mute so that way we can see them in the spotlight. All right. So next up, we're going to go over to some of the other awards that have nothing to do with sales and all that stuff. And so I want to talk about the Rising Star Award. This young lady also came in, and just like, she came in and did some amazing things that I had not even thought about doing that help our team go to another level as far as our education. She's just always willing to lend a helping hand, just relentless, and taking this business to other areas of the country, over in Israel, where she spent a lot of her life, where she's actually educating women over there and just doing all the things. And I mean, this woman, she's got a husband, she's got kids, she's got a lot, she's got another business, a catering business. So she's got a lot of stuff going on, but she's always available. And, she leads up our program for our, when you get your certificate for the sexual health, what's that? Oh Lord, sorry guys, Tano's distracted me. She's the one that's leading up our sexual health classes, and then she's giving up her time, and she doesn't have to do that, y'all. Like, for real. I mean, this is something she's running again and again and again, and I know that it takes a lot of time to be able to do that. She's doing that out of pure sacrifice and love. She's not getting paid to do it. She's not getting any extra accolades to do it. And so definitely she is a rising star. Her team is growing like crazy. And I don't know if she's in the building because I know she was traveling. She was in California. I know that I saw her mom on at some point. So Carol or Amina, if you are here, I would like to congratulate you on winning the Rising Star Award. Are you here?
Thank you. I'm on the plane. I can't say much, okay?
Yep. If you're talking, we can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Unmute. She is for real on a plane, y'all. Can you see? Carol, can you unmute really quickly or you can't? She is amazing, y'all. At least we got to see her face for a second, but she, like I said, she's on a plane. I knew she was traveling and she don't want to get in trouble. We can't let her get put off the plane. We need her to get back to we need her to get back to Ohio. But Tiffany is on here. Tiffany, that's your cousin. Could you speak on behalf of Carol? Could you accept this award on her behalf?
I will. Thank you. I know Carol is an amazing woman, to say the least. She is a wife. She's a mother of 6 children. They have 9 altogether. And so she's had a hand in raising all these children. She's got her hands in a lot. With her catering business, as you mentioned, she's a nurturing kind of person. So like, this business is perfect for her because she's all about health and wellness. I know she's back on now. Here, I was just talking about you. I'll let her finish.
As you can see, I'm on the go. Thank you all so much for being patient with me. Yes, I'm on my way back to Cleveland. I love the support, the whole team. I love Andrea, my sponsor. No, I didn't come in with the intentions and on doing all that I'm doing, but it's amazing. I love the journey. Do like she says, stay committed to the process because it will. I gotta head back there. Oh, okay. It's very rewarding and fulfilling. I love everybody, and congratulations to everyone else for all of their achievements. All right.
I'm sorry, I was muted. Tiffany, and you can finish up what you were saying as well. That was awesome.
This business is perfect for Carol because Carol and her husband, both, they're all about the whole body health, holistic health. And so this is a great opportunity for Carol, not only to sell the products, but to help teach women. She is an advocate for women. And everything about women. So this is perfect for her, and the whole sexual health and wellness. And with her mom, they're going to take this to a whole nother level for our team and for Pure Romance in general, with the wealth of knowledge that they have and the years of experience they have in this area, her mom especially. This is perfect for them. So I'm excited for what they bring to the team. I'm excited for what they're going to get from being a part of this and where they're going to take Pure Romance in the future.
Yes, that is awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm sure that Carol's going to be very proud of all that you said. And she's right when she says there's no telling what they're going to do for Pure Romance and where they're going to take them, because Chris is in talks with people over in Israel, and the connection that Carol has with them, we never know what's going to happen. Than it's no different than what happened in Puerto Rico. It's no different than what happened in South Africa, what happened in New Zealand. Like, we had to actually open up in those markets, and there had to be a relationship, there had to be a connection, there had to be an interest that caused that to happen. And so wouldn't it be amazing if Pure Romance ends up building a warehouse in Israel and educating the women over there? That is huge. So I see it happening, and it's going to be largely in part to what Carol brings to the team, into the business. So congratulations again goes out to Carol. All right, so next up, we are going to go to our top 5 in team sales. Top 5 in team sales, okay? And so the top 3 were awarded awards, and then our 2, Sharita and Kira, we're going to give them an honorable mention. And so I definitely want to bring Kira on here, who came in 5th place with her team, $70,190 for Kira's team. The country, what is it? The country, I'm going to get it wrong. Kira, where you at? Get on here and do us some justice, girl. Congrats.
The country divas.
Yes.
Woo!
Country divas. Yes.
Awesome.
Yay. Well, thank you. My girls are badass hard workers, and I would not be here without them. And I think they're just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how it just happened. I mean, you say it a lot, and I know Chris says a lot. The speed of the team is the speed of the leader. And so when you're out there grinding, you're out there working, and they see that, it makes them want to do more, and makes them want to work harder. So if that's going to be a secret sauce, I'm going to say that's it.
Love it. Awesome. The secret sauce is, yes, they see you, they learn by your example, right? And I mean, you listen, and sometimes if they don't see that example in you, they'll gravitate to other people and follow their example. I would give the piece of advice that I would give where that's concerned is let that be okay. Let that be okay. If you have girls on your team that, whether you're doing all the things or if you're not doing all the things, if they seem to gravitate to another leader and that leader is helping them to grow, be okay with that. As a mother, I'm the same way with my kids. I can't always be their hero. I'm not the one that they're always going to listen to. But if there's somebody else that I know has their best interests at heart that can pour into them and that's going to help them to grow and change, then have at it. You can speak into my child's life, and it's no different than how I treat you ladies. I'm never ever going to tell you, oh, don't go talk to this person. Oh, I don't want you following that person. It's wherever you feel drawn, and that's helping you. Okay, so again, congratulations, Kira, on that amazing year, 70,190 for the country divas. And then next up in 4th place, you're gonna hear her name again, is Sharita Reed with her top team in sales. You're gonna tell us, Sharita, let us know how you all did.
I don't have the numbers in front of me. You're gonna have to tell me what.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Well, you go ahead and talk.
Yeah.
You talk while I pull it up.
First of all, I got a couple of rock stars on here. Kathy and Toya really were my rocks on the team and everything they've gone on to build teams themselves. So I'm super duper proud of them. But they really were my 2 cornerstones in making sure that our team just did amazing for the year. So I love them all dearly. They all pulled in and did their things for 2020. There she is. I see Kathy putting hearts in the comments. But we leaned on each other, did whatever. We got discouraged. We in the middle of the night, like we were talking about 3, 4, 5 in the morning, Kathy and I on the phone. We strategizing. We're talking. What are we going to do about this? And let's try this. And then I was throwing team parties 3 times a week, and we were all on with all of our clients and everything. And we just kept the ball rolling. We did that for October, November, and part of December. There was a team party all the time. There was a Destined Diva party all the time. And that's what really, really, kept everybody motivated. And we were like, okay, Sharita, I got 4 clients. Are you ready tomorrow? Of course I am. Let me get the table out. Like, where's the bag? Where's the stuff? And so they really, really, had such a wonderful heart and spirit, just for their own businesses, but just for the greater good of the team. So, so did you find the number? Like I said, I don't.
I did. I had it on my paper, but I actually missed the number when I typed it. That's why I couldn't give it right away. But your
Okay.
team, you're at 80,522 for last year. That's incredible, girl. Wow.
Go ahead, y'all.
You closed at 5.
They did amazing. And considering, especially the bulk of my team wasn't built until the second half of 2020. As far as how concentrated they were. Kathy came in June, but my first recruit was in April, and Kathy was my number 2, and then from there everybody just kind of rolled in, and so I'm proud of everybody. Like I said, even when things didn't go well and team parties would be a bust and all that kind of thing, they kept the right attitude, and that's what really counted. At the end of the day, that's what really counted. So I love y'all, Destin Divas.
Ooh, that's awesome advice too, guys. I don't know.
We love you too, girl. We love you too. Sorry, I'm at the football practice, but hey, y'all, we got you, girl, and we love everybody. Mwah.
Oh, I love it. No, but Sharita gave some really awesome advice. So for all the leaders that are on here, and when I say leader, if you just have one girl on your team, you are a leader, okay? And so you heard her say that, listen, they got together and they did team parties during the week. So don't be afraid to help your team out in that way. Like, you don't have to do like all the things that, Zealous Zebras, right, that we do on a large scale. You can do your own things with your team. It's your team. Nobody's going to tell you how to operate your team. And so where you see a need or something that you want to do for your team, you don't have to wait to hear from me or any of the trainers. Do it, right? Like, you actually take charge of your team and start implementing things that help you and your team to grow. Okay, so if you got to do some team parties, if you got to go out and do some vendor events together, like all the things, find what works for you and your team and try all the things. Okay, try all the things. All right, so in the number 3 spot for team sales, Rishan said, like Nike, just do it. I love it. Team sales and getting the Athena Award with $87,583 for 2020. It's Team Maisie's Ladies. The leader is Teresa Cross.
Hey, ladies, I'm back. So I'm super excited about this because this means so much to me. I went half the year, almost like Sharita said, with no team. I came in January, I had one person on my team. She was hanging in there with me through thick and thin from the previous year. She fell off in February. In March, she came right back because we had the whole pandemic, and then we started doing the social sellers. She came right back. So last year was the first year. I mean, the only month I didn't have a team member was in February, or like, between February and March. And then she came right back, guys. And so it was super duper amazing. I have so much team growth. Then I was able to meet this rock star that is on my team right now. I see you feet in your face, Heather Green. Heather has been so amazing. Yeah, I've never met Heather. Okay, well, I've met her since then. So when she became a team member, Heather had rotator cuff surgery, and she had been ordering from me when I do like the grab bags and stuff, and she always gets something, but I never met her. Something told me this person needs some help. In this business, we always say that actually, you hear her say a lot that it's not always about money, right? It's not always about someone needing extra money for the business. They can do other things, and she definitely needed the sisterhood, and she has grown so much. So I met Heather. She had met me through another person that I had did a party with, and they had introduced her to me via social media. Heather came on, so Heather was had surgery. She had ordered some products from me, and I said, would you be interested in becoming apparel mass consultant? And she was like, I would love to try that because I'm not working. My job is getting ready to close shortly because of the pandemic. They're not doing well, things like that. Guys, I don't know this lady, okay? I took a leap of faith and I reached out to her. I bought her kit and I said, all you have to do is activate. Literally, she got the kit for one day. The next day, she bought her IEP. She has been on a roll ever since, and she has made my team where it is now with this $87,583. Thank you so much. I mean, shout out to all the amazing ladies. Everybody's doing amazing, but she literally came in this business and just shot out like a sprout. You know, you plant something and you watch it grow. I've been seeing her grow ever since, and I definitely want to say this is not only my award for the team, this also belongs to you. Mwah. Thank you, ladies. This is amazing. You're gonna make me cry.
I love it. Wait, Teresa, come back. Let me get a picture. Hold up. You didn't pop up yet. Stay right there. Gotcha. PR Dad, before I end my session at 5, you know, we're having an award show for the zebras. I would love for you to say a few words when you're available, okay? And you've already
Yes,
gotten
go get
yeah, you've already
PR
gotten
Dad
shout outs from your girls. What'd you say, T?
Yeah, he makes. I said, yeah, let me get the tissues because PR Dad make me cry. His words are so prolific because his words are so prolific and he always speaks the truth. It's not like he be shooting us a bunch of air. Y'all, he really speaks some amazing words. So if you've never heard PR Dad come on the Team Tuesdays and give us a word of encouragement, I'm telling you, it's something to live for, okay? You got to get that. Sometimes you need some extra energy in your body or in your life or whatever it is. And he definitely gives it to us from the bottom of your heart, of his heart, and you can feel it. So yes, PR Dad, I can't wait to hear these words today.
He's blowing kisses, so he'll be up here. So Tisha said PR Dad gonna make you have an ugly cry. All right. So congratulations again to the Macy's ladies. And up next in second place with $108,524, the Athena Award goes to the Queen of Diamonds with the leader, Andrea Allen, also known as Andy.
That's my grandma.
What's going on? What's going on, party people? It's me, your girl. And hey, if you don't know, now you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Okay, I had not even opened this. I literally just opened the box. Literally. So, first of all, giving honor to God, the angel of this church, pulpit ministers, family, leaders, and friends. Oh my word. What? What? Shucky ducky. All right. You all, wow. I am blown away, speechless, amazed, humbled. Yeah, anybody that knows me knows I'm not speechless. But first of all, Miss PR Mama Angela Robinson, fellow sister, singer, just first of all, you are thebomb.com/original penny dropper. I cannot tell you how awesome my team is. I cannot explain to you how awesome my team is. Who I had a year like none other. Even, and this was done even with losing my mother, who was also one of my best friends, ending a marriage, dealing with having a special needs child. When I went through that, my team, when I tell you they stepped up and stepped in, and there were times when I was just emotionally gone, but they loved me and they loved what we were doing so much that they stepped up to the plate and was like, we got you. I stepped into the chat and they were like, what are you doing here? I started this business because I was like, I need something for me. Can we do the lines a little bit? Something for me, thank you. Um, and I was like, I could use some money. I had no idea that I was going to gain a sisterhood, that I was going to gain. And when I say sisterhood, that word is used loosely. There are all kinds of people that use the word sisterhood. But when you get in it and you realize that they are more than just a sisterhood, they are a sisterhood family, and that they will support you and love on you. And it goes beyond the business. Angela will oftentimes say that we're the oxygen to each other's business, but I'm telling you, it's like we are the oxygen to each other's livelihood, our lives. I tell all my ladies, whenever you have business struggles, 9 times out of 10, it's not business struggles, it is personal struggles that show up in your business. And so the best way to affect your business is to pour into your greatest asset, which is you. My team did that for me. I would love to just be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm telling you right now, this was all Queens of Diamonds. From Sharita to Tamara to Tara to Toya to all of them, all of them. The team, the sisterhood, the the camaraderie, the cohesiveness, the love, the genuineness. I got the greatest compliment ever from a lady that had popped on, and she said, Andy, I'm so glad I chose to do a party with you. The party hasn't even happened, but I feel your genuineness. And that was everything. So when Nisha said it and the following trainer said it, stay genuine, stay real. Above all, love on the ladies. Do your best to spoil your hottie hostesses. They will feel that ish. They will feel it and they will adopt it and bring it into their own. And they will begin to share their life with you. And when you get that, when you get a lady to open up and share their life, which is not the kind of business that we're in, this is one of the deepest things you can talk to a person about. Once you have partied with someone and they're willing to share with you that, that's it. That is it. You're in their life. Make the most of it. And so I cannot thank you enough. Angela, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to my house that day with just 3 people, including myself. And I will let all of you all know, she came to my home, drove a good ways, and the party produced $0. $0 at my party. But years later, it produced me getting onto her team. I watched in the shadows. I never said a word to her. People are watching you. I watched her and watched her, and I watched her change personally, and I watched her business grow. People are watching you. They might not say a mumbling word, but they are watching you. And then out of the blue, I contact her and say, you're about to get another team member. And let me also say this, money really is not the issue. When we as women want something, we can move heaven and earth to get what we want if we deem it important enough or profound enough. I didn't have the money to get a kid, but I was so determined that I was going to be a part of this business. I did an earn your kit. And if you don't know what that is, ask your upline or ask one of us and we will tell you what an earn your kit is. I earned my kit. And then I got so excited I didn't even get to finish earning it. I just went ahead and was like, I will scrape some money together and pay the difference. But I got it. And I tell you, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. The only regret I have, and this is me being real, is that I didn't do it sooner. But that's okay. You got to be ready for things in your life. So thank you, thank you, thank you, queens. This ain't even mine, babies. It's all you. I love you to life. It's me, your girl. And hey,
We love you, Andy.
I love you more.
And I wanted to kind of piggyback off what you said. Listen, when Andy was going through life, there was no way, and this speaks to leadership. There was no way we were going to let the team not keep, that train was going to keep moving regardless. We kicked Andy out of many cats and was like, get out of here. Why are you here, ma'am? Get out. I got this. We got this. Goodbye. Go and mind your business, okay? Because
Yes,
we
they
got
really
this.
did.
So all of your other downlines who didn't belong to me, get out. I got them. And that's what this business teaches us, is that it's about the sisterhood. It doesn't matter if what I do and what I put into it produces me money, or it doesn't matter. That's my sister. And when she needs me, I'm going to show up, because she will do the same for me. And so we made sure that Queens and Diamonds kept running. That train did not slow down. It kept moving. And when she came back, we was like, you good. You can take back over now. You know, we finished. You're good. And so, but that just speaks to effective leadership, because there's no way we would have been even equipped to even know what to do had we not been taught. So we were able to snatch the baton out of her hand and say, we got this. We'll give it back eventually, but you can't have it right now. Get out. And we got it. And so Queens of Diamonds has shaped all of us in our teams and what we taught our downline. So you better believe we put Queens of Diamonds on our shoulders and we held it up. So we got you. We got you.
That is so awesome, man. That was so moving. I don't, Andy dropped so many nuggets, and I just want to pinpoint one specifically because it's very, very important. When she said that the party I did for her produced $0, right? I could have been in my feelings, and I could have quit the business, because people have had a $0 party and say, oh, forget this, it doesn't work, and then they go back. I'm going to just say it. They go back to the plantation. They go back to the job because they think that the job is going to be their saving grace, when a lot of times it is not, right? It is important to know that if you go into a party with the mindset that you're going to empower and educate women, which is part of our mission in Pure Romance, and don't look at what happens in that moment, because I mean, $0 from her party, but just for 2020, and I just got chills, $108,524 from her team. Okay, 0 from a party, but then fast forward, just in 2020 alone, they did that. Okay, which the company pays me a percentage of what they did, right? And that percentage contributed to us becoming $1 million team in 2020. So a $0 party doesn't mean anything, right? Your follow-up is everything. Your connection is everything. So always making sure that you are visible where people can know you, see you. So like Andy said, that she was always watching, and she's right. She just out the blue texted me and was like, I'm going to join your team one day. I was like, what? We hadn't talked after the party, but we were connected though on Facebook where she could still watch. So I just say all that to say, when you do a party and it's not all that you want it to be, like, you got to understand that you're planting seeds, and for those that are spiritual know what I mean when I say God said in the word, it says one man plants, another man waters, and then God brings the increase. So you're planting seeds that may not sprout up tomorrow or next month or next year, but it definitely might do it 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Just be passionate about what you do, and you're going to see the fruit of your labor. If you do it, you lead with love, and you're not leading because it's just all about the money, you're going to definitely see the fruit of your labor. So love you, Andy. That was awesome. Lord. All right. In the top spot. And you ladies, please make sure y'all take pictures with y'all awards and send them or post them so that I can have those. But in the top spot, and this is another one, I want you all to know that these ladies that are being awarded, their lives have not been easy. So when you look and you see that, oh, she's a rock star, oh, she got this. I mean, everybody that I've talked about today, I'm going to tell you, 2020 hit them in the ass. Okay, every single person that has been awarded today was getting hit left and right. And this one is no exception. Who has the top spot got hit in every which way you can think of. And not to say that we're out of the woods yet, but we're still moving forward in our businesses. We're still pushing forward. Rishan said with no booty ease. Yes, no Vaseline, no lubricant, no booty ease, no whip, no nothing. They was been getting hit, okay? So in the top spot, 4 team sales of $128,271. Coming back again is our Sassy Shenanigans, Sassy Starlet, Charla Alan.
Okay, I'm unmuted now. That's my mama, y'all. Bye, Xavier. Oh, y'all. I can't. I'm accepting my word. Excuse me. You're interrupting me. I'm being awarded. You have grown men in the house. They don't understand. Okay, but they like the benefits. What this $128,000 sales did though for them, right? But yeah. Oh my God, I cannot believe. Like, yeah, 2020 was a booger, and I was done in with no booty ease. That is so true, and it came out of left field, and it took over my world. I'm just gonna say, if it's anyone that is on here that is a mom, and your kids are taking you through a ringer, hit my inbox, because I can tell you, you can still do this regardless. If you need my phone number, call me. Motherhood, we don't get a manual for it. My kids are I'm gonna say of legal age, because they're not grown, because they're not self-sufficient. So they still depend on me, and my oldest is getting ready to be 23 on Tuesday, okay? That's who I'm hollering at to be quiet. He leaving at the door. So yeah, um, and y'all know, if you're a mother or if you're focused on your family, family comes first. And other things will fall by the wayside. So I had to put my family first to get us back on track, to get us through some harsh time. At times I felt bad for leaving my girls. I explained to some, then it got to the point that I was embarrassed, and I just didn't want to tell what was going on because I wasn't even understanding it. But through it all, we hit the number one top spot. Like, even when I called Angela one day and I was like, Angela, I'm like at $90-something thousand for my team. Like, am I looking at this right? Like, my team gonna do $100,000. Like, are you serious? Like, where did this come from? Like, it just happened. And to know that we ended at 128,271, like, I cannot believe it. I'll just tell y'all my journey with Pure Romance. I was one of those girls. I love Pure Romance for years and years. I have been a coochie advocate since I learned about coochie, and I learned about it in my late teens, okay? And I have loved it. And I was always going to parties, never threw a party, so I was never a hostess, never got spoiled, never even thought about hosting a party, okay? Just everybody around me was having a party, and I would always go. And the party that I actually went to where I met Angela, I was like a party crasher. One of my girls came and got me. She was like, come ride with me. And we showed up at a Pure Romance party. So it was totally unexpected. I was one of those girls, I never remembered the consultant's name who I partied with because they never made a connection with me. And I told Angela, I never thought that when I think back, I don't remember them telling me about the business and what I could do and that I could sell it and do all that. I don't remember having those conversations. And so, of course, she had it with me, and it, piqued my interest. At that time, I was working 2 jobs to make ends meet. So I was just like, maybe I should try this. And I was like Andy too. I didn't have the money to get a kit because I knew what kit I wanted to start with. Like, I was like, if I'm gonna do it all the way. So I want this kit. Like, I wanted the middle of the road, the deluxe kit. But I was like, I didn't have the money to do it. So she was calling me and she was like, well, no, you can start with any kit. And I was like, no, you don't know me. I want this kit. So I've got to figure this out. So I was like, called them credit cards. I said, you know what? I'm just getting ready to do it. I said, F it. I know I went to shenanigans, so I didn't say F it, but I'm gonna keep it GP since we streaming out here. But I said, just F it. And I swiped that credit card and I called and I was like, hey, I'm doing this. And then life happened with my job because I still have it just over broke. And it took me away. It was right when Hurricane Harvey happened. So I had to go work in Houston for some months. I wasn't able to do anything. So then I came back and life happened in my personal life. And I needed to make a whole bunch of money in a short period of time. And I called Angela and I was like, what do I need to do to make this happen? I've been sitting on these boxes in the corner, but I need to do something right here, right now. And so she told me, and I was like, well, I'm going to tell you like this. If you need an assistant, if you got a party or whatever, let me be your go-to person. So I clinged to her for months and months and months and months. Our families became intertwined during this process and during my journey of getting started and getting to where I am now. And here we are, like #1 in sales. That's amazing. I couldn't do it without any of my starlets. Woo! Even if you just joined, at the end of 2020 and you had one sale, you contributed to that. You also contributed to the bigger goal of Zealous Zebras being $1 million team. And I know that we are all inclusive and we love everyone, but we are making strides as being the first African American led team to hit that. And that speaks volumes, like we are kind of behind the 8 ball discovering that us melanated girls can do this and be successful and that our community will embrace it. So we are teaching our women, we are helping them to become multifaceted and not only just see the importance of lubricants, but seeing the importance of being bosses. Because I'm just going to say in our culture, a lot of us don't get that. We are taught you go get a job or you go to college and you go get a degree, or our boys are taught that they need to be athletes. We're not taught about entrepreneurship. And so just to see all of my sisters, but I'm just going to say to see my melanated sisters doing this, and we're doing it to the extreme that we're doing it and going to the levels that we're doing it. And then we are also helping to evolve corporate, where they're being more inclusive when it comes to the African American community. So it's just wonderful. I'm glad that I can be a part of it. I'm just going to tell you, I'm pure romance for life, no matter whatever ups, downs, and in betweens I go through, I'm still going to make it happen. So even if I have to buy my minimums for a month because life happened, I will make the damn thing happen, okay? So let me get off my soapbox. But yes, Sassy Starlets, we did that, guys. We did that. Thank you, Angela.
You are so welcome, Charlotte. Love you, girlie. That was awesome. And she's right. In the words of Chris Chickenelli, what he has said about us, he said that, that I'm building a dream in my own community. And so that is what Charlotte is speaking of. And so it's been a blessing. I love how diverse our team is, but I also love the barriers that we are knocking down. And that's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to do that. So congratulations to these top teams. Amazing work you all are doing, and we're going to be doing even greater work this year. All right, so next up for the Perseverance Award. Now, this is being given to 2 ladies this year. And again, I know a lot of people went through a lot of things last year, right? But there are 2 people that I wanted to highlight that I just knew were just getting oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Some of us may have wanted to just crawl up in a ball and die with some of the stuff that they were going through, right? And like I said, everybody doesn't know everybody's story. And I'm just privy to know some of these people's stories. And I wanted to honor them for just staying in the game, for just keeping their head in and staying a part of the team when they could have just thrown it all away and said, you know what, F it. Like, I can't do this no more. But they didn't. And a lot of that, it isn't always just because they needed the money it's because of the sisterhood. This sisterhood helps women stick around when they don't want to stick around. Because, if they're going through it, they're not really doing parties or selling anything. They're not really making a lot of money, but they're connected, right? So like Andy was talking about, I say that we're the oxygen to each other's businesses. And she said she took it a step further and said we're the oxygen to each other's lives, okay? So this first Perseverance Award is going to go to Heather Green, all the way from North Carolina. Heather, are you still on?
I am. Woo! Ain't it pretty? I'm losing signal though. I come outside so I didn't talk in front of my husband.
Heather, let me get a picture real quick. Put the award back up for me real quick. Okay, go ahead, babe.
Yeah, for the newbies, life hits you. You just have to keep going, and things happen, and we're a sisterhood. And if it wasn't for y'all, there's some days I'd probably done killed my husband by now. So, I don't know. Um, I'm not good at talking on this camera stuff yet. That's the one thing I've still got to work on. But I love our team. I love our group. And I don't know. I don't really know what to say.
We love you, girly, and you are an inspiration. And Teresa, if you wanted to step in and say something, Teresa said a little bit earlier about Heather. Teresa is Heather's sponsor, and she's also expecting, so she's having a little baby zebra. And she just has been a force. She's been a force to be reckoned with, and getting hit with everything you could even imagine. And she continues to push. You know, like Teresa said, she's been an integral part of their team, even in the midst of her storm. So we just want to celebrate you and just say that we're proud of you. You know, we're proud of you for just hanging in there. You know, you have overcome so much adversity, even prior to Pure Romance, you know, and God is using you, and he's going to continue to use you to help other women to be able to come out of dark spaces and go into the light. And that's why you're coming up against so much adversity, because you're going to bring so many women out of those dark places, Heather. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to be chosen is not easy. To be chosen is not easy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
God's grace is sufficient for you, sis. His grace is sufficient for you. And even though you think that you're not strong enough, we think that we're not strong enough. God knows us better than we know ourselves. And he says that he won't put any more on us than what we could bear, even though we think we're like, God, we can't take no more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's in control. He's in control. And we have your back, sis. We love you. We're here to support you in any way that we can. So I just wanted to celebrate you because you're definitely an inspiration. Teresa, did you want to jump in and say anything?
I do. I'm so proud of you. I didn't know you was getting this. This is amazing. She is, guys. If you don't know her, she sometimes posts into the team pages, and she'll give some words of encouragement and things like that. But her story is powerful. And if you don't know, if you've never been around or heard her talk about her story, but get to know her. She pushed through so many things, so many adversities that you just would not have, know that someone would go through in their life. Like sometimes it'd be a week that she's had like 10 things happen that she's pressed through and were able to overcome. And some of us are probably like, I pulled all my hair out by this time if these things have happened, but she doesn't give up. She's a fighter. And every day, guys, I talk to my team a lot, and I try to encourage them to do more and be stronger and to, just be better in life. Not so much for the business, but just for in their personal life. And I probably talk to Heather the most out of everyone on my team. And we literally have a bond that is so strong. I can't wait for the baby to come, because that's my new grandbaby. Y'all know I have kids, so Heather's my baby. And her little baby Olivia is on the way, so that's gonna be my first grandbaby. And she's just done so many things that is just amazing. And every day she pushes. She went through so many things in her previous, younger years, and she donates a lot of her time. She donates money. When she does sales, so much she donates money to like homeless shelters and like just so many different things. So when you think that, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna do this business, or I don't know how I'm gonna make this money to get my minimums up, just think what would have to do. Like Angela always says, that people used to say, what would Angela do? Like just think about the strongest person you know, or your mom, or whatever, the strongest person in your family, in your life, that pushed through so many different things. Lean on that strength and try to push through, and it'll get you over. I'm telling you, to make it better, so much better for you. I'm so proud of you, Heather, and I'm super duper excited about this. This just got like, I'm really choked up right now. So I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hold that award up one more time, girl.
Do I need to move where you can see it? Okay.
Nope, I got it. I just needed the screen to bounce back to you because it goes on the spotlight of the person where they hear noise from. So yeah. So anything else you want to say, Heather? We love you, girlie.
I love y'all too. Thank you. And just know I've grew up without a mother my whole life, pretty much. 30 years actually today she died. So y'all are like my mother and the inspiration of my life right now. And I thank y'all ladies.
We love you, girlie.
Love you.
Woo! All right. So remember I said there are two people that were going to get this award. And not to slight anybody in all of the drama that they've gone through in 2020, but like I said, these two girls I just know have been to hell and back. And so this award also goes to Charlotte Allen. You're on mute.
I
Okay.
know. I am I'm not gonna get sappy. I'm really not. And I really can't because I'm gonna respect my son and not say anything. And he is here, currently here at the house, for those that know what has been going on. But I will just say again, motherhood doesn't have a manual. We think that when they get grown, because I sure did think when my kids got grown, I was gonna be living my best of life and go and be like Stella and get my groove back. Y'all didn't tell me, people with grown kids that I know, y'all didn't tell me that they leave your lap and go to your heart. Nobody told me that, okay? So I'm learning this as we go. But I will just say that my boundaries, my love, my patience, my faith, everything has been tested, leaps and bounds. I many nights have felt like I was by myself because I didn't want to burden family, friends with the information. Shut down on my sisters, just because again, being in this business and having women that genuinely care is something new for me. I didn't know this existed. I've had friendships in the past where girls have said they're my friends, and I tell them a deep dark secret, and as soon as we have a little space, you go run and tell my business. And then I'm an only child. So you know, when you're an only child, either you're a loner or you have a whole bunch of friends. I'm okay with being by myself. Okay. And I'm just the glue that holds everybody together in my world. So when the world came crashing down, everybody looking to me. And I was lost because I didn't know what to do. So I will just say that thank you for seeing it. I know even to Angela, you know, me and her, Thelma and Louise, I know I even left her hanging. And you know, it wasn't to slight anyone. It wasn't to say that I don't love and care about y'all, but I just didn't know. And when I didn't know anything to do but to retreat. You know, I'm learning to not do that because I do know my girls got me. Whenever I did open up and was vulnerable and told them, they totally understood and they was like, no, that's not the case. Girls that I just met, like Rakisha, you know, Rakisha just joined the team in the last year. You know, gave me words of encouragement. Then, of course, my Andy, my Rashan, my Angie, you know, that's been rocking. We've been rocking this since, you know, the beginning. Me and Andy started around the same time. So it's like when I let my guard down and I was just like, you know what, I got to get this out of me and I got to tell somebody. These are the women that I came to and told them what is going on. I get the messages, I get the calls. Even if I don't return calls, return messages, I still know that they're supporting me and they're there for me whenever I'm ready for that help, that love, that motivation, wherever the case may be. So I will say I am going to be woman enough to say that I do apologize to any of you that I have just let it go on deaf ears and left you hanging in some sort. I know you understand what was going on and where it was coming from. But again, we're a sisterhood. Again, it's something new for me, so I'm still learning it. So be, you know, gentle with your girl and understanding. But I do say, I'm here, I'm back, I'm in full effect. Of course, the situation is still going on, but I'm learning to live through it and learning what my boundaries are. And so we're getting past it and I'm moving forward, elevating. I told my girls we got a meeting tomorrow. So Starlets, if you on here, I know we haven't met in a minute, but we meet. We gonna have a little powwow. I need to connect with y'all. But thank you. The journey again, life is going to happen. You never know how it may happen. Like we didn't think a year ago we would be in COVID and wearing masks and shelter in place. So you never know what curveball is going to hit you. But even with everything that I had going on, even when I did have to take a step back, you see my team still got number one in sales. And that was because of the connection that I made with my team, with women in my clients at party. So I was still getting sales and website orders were still coming through because I had that connection. And even my clients were reaching in like, I ain't seen no sassy shenanigans on the book. Like, what's going on? And I was just like, life, baby, life. And they'll just come back. I'm praying for you, but we miss you. So come on back. So I'm back. She's back. Y'all see her? She's back in full effect. And she's going to keep on persevering. And that team going to keep on elevating. And we going to do the damn thing. And hey, We hitting the next milestone. We hit 1 million in 2020. What we hitting in 2021? That Teresa done raised it to 5. What? Damn, Teresa.
Can we hit
Listen.
our monthly goal to get to the 2 million?
Hold on, we busting heads already. We gonna hit it to 5. I had a hold on. First of all, I had a dream. Okay, I had a revelation. We gonna get close to 5. Okay, it might not be 5, but it's gonna be 4 something. I'm trying to tell y'all something good. Y'all know I be speaking it.
You better tell them, Teresa.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, she spoke it late 2020 that we were going to hit our $1 million goal, because Angela wasn't trekking forward. Like, we knew it was happening, but we still thought we had some time. She spoke it, she put the plan in motion, and Angela took it and ran with it, and we hit 1 million plus. We went over a little over $1 million. So hey, if she say we hitting for something, then hey, we hitting for something in. So y'all ready for this? Everybody that's on here, because it don't matter if you getting awarded today or not. You are a part of this team, a part of this sisterhood, and every sale that you make comes to play into that, okay? So if you like, what in the world is gonna happen? How is this gonna happen? Just work your business. And then my advice to you is, in anything that you do, when it comes to pure romance, is to have fun. That's the shenanigans. That's why she lives the sassy shenanigans, because it's all about having fun.
All right. Well, look, she said it, because I was like, look, I said, can we hit our monthly goals to hit the 2 million? But now when she put it like that, Teresa did actually put it out there about, I think it was Teresa and Tarsha, but really Teresa was on it. Around this time last year, we weren't, our first 2 months, we didn't hit the numbers to become $1 million team the first 2 months. And then I think Teresa spoke it around February or March. And then we put, like she said, we put a plan in motion, and then we started hitting those numbers to get that million. So we have not hit, for this last month, we didn't hit the goal, and we missed our goal for the weekend to get, we got to do 42,000 every weekend to stay on track. So we did not hit that. But like she just brought up, Teresa said it, spoke it, and then all of a sudden it took on a life of its own. All right, so Andrea going to do her part for sure, busting out $2,300 parties and stuff. So yeah, I love it. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Charlotte, and everybody for those words. Definitely to encourage and inspire everybody. So we are in the last category, okay, which is going to be the retail sales. I do want to give, and I will give acknowledgments to those that are not in the top 3, that are not getting awards. I will give acknowledgments and also give you an opportunity to speak. I just want to say top and outside sales for 2020 was Sharita Reed with 3,923. And then Sharita also was number 1 in growth. So she had 3,544% growth over 2019 in 2020. So and also our first President's Club member. All right, so definitely congratulate her on that. Our first President's Club member since Team Zealous Zebras has been in place since we've existed. And also our Rookie of the Year. So, and she's been awarded for those already, if you didn't already know that. But I just wanted to also, for those that didn't know that weren't here, we have our first Rookie of the Year that was produced from the Queen of Diamonds, led by Andrea Allen and Dave, the Panty Dropper, and President's Club members. So those are huge accomplishments. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. All right, so I'm going to read off the, hold up, 3. So I'm going to read off the ladies who placed in the top 10 for retail sales. And definitely, if you want to be able to speak, no pressure. If you're here, you don't have to speak, but I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to start with Heather coming in at number 10, Heather Green. Her team, $10,976. Heather Green, we just acknowledged her with the Perseverance Award. So congratulations, number 10, girl, your team. Yes, number 9.
I love my keychain. I love it.
Yes, awesome.
And let me just say, I didn't even start till July. Like, I started in July and I activated the beginning of August. So that was only in 6 months last year, y'all. So y'all newbies, y'all can do it. Like it's just your passion. I don't know. I have passion for this job, and people see that are my customers and recurring customers. They see that passion. And I think I had 12 ladies activate, but I've lost some now. So in just 6 months, 12 ladies had joined my team just from being passionate about this job. So y'all can do it, ladies.
That's right. That's CPP, consistency, passion, and patience. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. It's where it's at. Awesome. Congratulations, Heather. And then coming in at number 9 is Sarah Colgrove. I'm not sure if Sarah's on. I know she's been really busy and going through a lot and a new job and all that stuff too. But congratulations to Sarah Colgrove coming in at 12,327 with her team. Then there is Tutu, Talisha. We know Talisha's also been going through some things. She's had some deaths in the family and things like that. So keep her in prayer. Her team came in at 17,306. And then we have coming in at number 7 is our Tisha Webb. Tisha Webb team came in at $18,750. Tisha, did you want to say anything else, babe? You know you can have the floor.
I mean, y'all done had everybody crying and snotting and stuff. We done got tissues. I mean, we just said it all. Like, this is just so amazing. We just celebrating all the wins. So congrats to everybody, all the teams, y'all. And I'm with you. 5 mil at least. Here we go.
All right. Tisha, do you have your award there with you? Do you have your award, the one you held up earlier? I didn't get a picture of you. I'd like to snap one. Hold on.
Hold up.
I got it. Awesome. All right, all right. Coming in at number 6. This girl is on fire, y'all. This one coming up is on fire. The fast track to really being super successful. She's in the Future Leader program as well. She came this close to hitting that Rookie of the Year and just rocked out her highest party to date. Is Andrea Moore. Your team came in, girly, with $21,296 for 2020. And we want to hear from you. Where you at?
What? Y'all ain't got my wig on. Like, I'm like, Rishan, I'm over here trying to get dressed and I ain't got no wig on.
Oh, y'all were supposed to have y'all wigs ready for this show.
Oh my God, that's called multitasking. I'm over here partying. I got a party actually right after we do this, and then I'm going to a comedy show. But so you know, I gotta have my wig on straight because I ain't got time for them to be making jokes about me. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been amazed at what's been happening because honestly, I just did this for a part-time thing. I was in a transition as well. Like I said, I was watching after partying with Angela, and you know, sometimes life happens, like everybody said. That's why y'all got me over here wet-faced and stuff. But I just needed something. I needed something. I think I was sinking into my dark space because I'm like a lot of people in that time. I typically walk away. Oh gosh, look at y'all. But
It's all right, baby girl. Cry on. Cry on. Did you get your bracelet in the mail?
no,
It didn't come yet?
nah, but that's not my neighborhood.
Sorry, baby.
But
We love you, girly. We love you. You're doing amazing things.
I mean, just like yesterday when I had my party and oh God, I got like 2 ladies that I think they got really, really inspired. And you know, sometimes like you say, you don't realize how you impact people and you know, just the different things what they were going through. And like you said, in that Vegas room, it get real in there. And I'm just glad I'm able to do the same thing that, you know, this team does for me. But you know, I've been amazed at what I've been able to achieve. And girl, look, on them days at work, trust me, I'm like, this pure romance is gonna replace this full time one day. So I'm trying to keep pushing and just keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate everybody who has, you know, spent some time with me. Like me and Sharita did spend one day. It was like almost 3 o'clock. I was like, girl, we better go sleep. Up running our mouth. And, you know,
just doing what we do as women, like you said, meeting people that you can actually be okay and genuine with without all the cattiness, and that's a blessing. So I just appreciate you, ladies.
Yes, we appreciate you too, sis. And just keep doing what you're doing. It's working. It's working. Just keep doing it. And I know it's not easy being a single mom and doing all the things that you do for your babies. And you're an excellent mother. And and just trust me, you're going to go to all the heights that you want to go to. And your children are watching you. They're watching you, and and they're learning from you. And you know that they're proud of their mom and all that you're doing. I know she really
Thank
crying
you.
now. Look.
I'm trying to get myself together. I'm a waterhead. Y'all can't do all this stuff.
All right, now I'm gonna bring PR Dad over here real quick to share some words with you guys. He's going to pick up my car because I got some new tires on it. So he's like, I gotta go. So he got to jump up in here. And so just to prep you, babe, we've been honoring all of the ladies from 2020.
What's up, Annie?
And they've been able to accomplish amazing things, and a lot of what it is that they've gone through because you and I talk, and I cry on your shoulder and all that stuff, and
all the time.
Yeah,
I got boogers on there right now.
But even with all that they've gone through, we hit $1 million, and just individually retail sales, their team sales. I mean, they kicking ass.
No
just
doubt,
amazing.
no doubt, no
So
doubt.
what you want to say? They all think they're gonna cry.
Well, what I want to say is this. When you do something good in life, you never know whose life you're making a change in. And I say that because I bear witness that you have made a change in her life. And because you made a change in her life, you made a change in mine. Because to see her happy, you all make her happy. You all are sharing happiness with each other, which is a beautiful thing. And when I see my queen happy, when my children see her happy, when we see you happy, you see, that's a beautiful thing. So I commend you in all that you have achieved. But I want you to know that there's some things that you have done that you have no clue you have done. And I just gave you just one example. But I want you to keep in your imagination in the future how many other lives you're going to reach out and touch. So continue on this journey because it is blessed, it is highly favored, and I stand behind you 1,000%. So I'm proud of you. I take my hat off to you, and I give you my love and my service through my queen, through my family, and from me.
I didn't think I was gonna cry. Look, here, babe. Woo. Look at your t-shirt. Babe, Rashan said when you got in her ass that day, her whole mindset changed. You remember that? She's sitting in that chair right there. Yep. They said you are such a great man. Thank you for these words. Teresa says we love you, Angel. Everybody's saying love you, PR Dad. And I think Rashan was talking about John. Hold on, let me go back up. She said you all changed my son's life. That's what she said. And he said, and he has changed ours too, Rashan. We love our little man.
We go fishing on the first on the boat.
And he said, and they're going fishing on the boat. All right, awesome. Okay, so, woo. Can't wait till we can get together again, y'all. So many great things that we can do in person. All right, and then coming in, hold up. Y'all know my math is a little weak. Hold up. Yeah, I totally jacked this up. Okay.
That's why you sell dildos.
Exactly. Exactly.
You so wrong, Charlotte.
Okay.
She right though. Look.
I told y'all the shenanigans in the building. Come on, Dad.
Lord.
Nisha, stop being a bad influence on Charlotte.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. I totally left somebody out off of this top 10, and I think it's going to be the Country Divas. I'll check it out as somebody else is speaking, so please forgive me. But coming in according to my math now, 2, 3, 4, coming in at number 4 is Charlotte Allen in the Sassy Shenanigans, of course, again. So your top retail, 30,000, Charlotte, 30,828. Did you want to? You've been talking all day, but I know you can keep talking. You want to hop
Well,
on here and say anything?
I won't monopolize everything, but yeah, again, the numbers that I was able to put out for myself or my team, like I said, I'm really shocked just to see it out on paper, see it in black and white, because again, I just had a hell of a year. And I know I'm beating around the bush, but I did go peeky and my son is asleep, so I guess I could just, for those that do not know, I won't just go into major detail, but I have a 20-year-old son, and he has an addiction problem. So we have been working through that. It was something that I've never dealt with. I've never had to deal with that up close and personal with any family members, friends. So it's totally uncharted territory to try to be supportive and to get him on track. And for a while, I and my family, my mom and his brother, I think we were fighting for it more than he wanted it. So we're, again, sorting through it. So that's what has just turned my world upside down, and I just had to focus on that. I've had sleepless nights, crying nights where I'm up calling around, trying to see what's going on. I know I've called Angela in the wee hours of the morning hollering and crying, and she got up and came to my side, when things were going on. So it's just to know that I still was able to do this, because I can say I wasn't counting the numbers, I wasn't counting the sales. I knew some things was happening, but then I also knew that, I was, had pulled away and I wasn't as engaged as I needed to be. I wasn't doing the follow-up and all of that, but I knew people was just reaching out to me. So again, it's about the connection. It's about being you, the genuine, which, you heard all of us talk about that, and it's real. Again, I wouldn't have had these numbers if I didn't have those relationships. At my parties, I piggyback off of my PR mama. The girls at my parties that I meet, they're my side pieces. I tell them I'm not going to harass them. I'm not going to bombard them with information. But if you need something when it comes to bath and beauty, lingerie or relationship enhancement products, then you need to be hitting me up. So they was hitting their side piece up. So, I would muster up the strength and the energy to go and make that sale, go drop off that product, go put that, party together right quick. And then I would come and I would break down again, So if you have to fake it till you make it, then that's just what you do. Y'all know Beyonce, that's why she says she's Sasha Fierce. She puts on a mask because she is nothing like she is on stage in her real life when she's at home with her husband, her family, her children. So again, if you have to do that, if you're having a rough time, life is going to happen. But if you can muster up the strength, then you do it. Just like now, I'm not going to put personal business out there, but my girl Nisha's over here. One of her newbies is going through something and has her first party. So we on the phone right now trying to see, do we need to go pull up? Because she's not far from us. So we trying to figure out if her party is in person or virtual and what we need to do, because she's like, I can't do it right now. And that's what that's what the bond we have, and that's what this sisterhood is all about. So that's what I got.
Love it. Yep. Oh, Lord, Rishansma, what's up? We can roll out. Is Kira still on
It's in Duncanville, just to let you know, Rashan. So I'll let you know.
Is Kira still on here? She might have hopped off. Okay, so yeah, I see where my top 10 was screwed up, because they had me in the number 1 spot, and I didn't kick myself out. So Kira actually was number 10. So Heather, that made you number 9. Sarah number 8. Tutu number 7. Tisha number 6. Andrea number 5. Charlotte number 4. Okay. All right. Top 3. We got these trophies. We have 4 more awards to give out, and then we'll be done. This has been great, y'all. This has been awesome. All right. So coming in at number 3, With $31,408, this Athena Award goes to another sassy starlet, and it is Miss Twerkalicious herself, Miss Nisha Frazier.
Go, AP.
Hey, get it. Drop it low now. Drop it low. Hey.
Hey y'all. I don't really have nothing to say. I think that everybody done said enough. I will, however, since Teresa decided she wanted to try to, steal my little thing.
Show her how it's
Nisha, move over some.
I'm right here. Can you see
I
me?
told you to here, train me places.
Okay.
Do we got booty all in the screen? We sorry.
We sorry. Excuse us.
So we so sorry. Got all this out. Oh, we on Facebook Live. Come on,
y'all see who the bad influence was, right?
And then you get ready to give honor.
Since Rakisha tried to call me out, y'all see who the bad influence was, right?
Like mama, like daughter.
But that mean you started it though, because that mean the apple would be
I mean,
me.
I do.
Be you.
Sometimes I do the stuff that y'all want to do, so y'all just live vicariously through me. It's okay. Don't give honor to the person.
Okay, so this how it's supposed to be. Okay, so you supposed to let me see. Okay, so giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. Okay, to all the pastors in the pulpit, pastors and ministers on the roster today. I just want to say, okay, that I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. Amen.
All right
now. God is good. He is good
all the time,
and all the time. God is good.
Amen.
So I just want to, have a brief word. I won't be before you long, okay? And then we can proceed on with collecting the offering and just giving God a good Holy Ghost praise. Amen. So that's how it's supposed to be done. She forgot to tell y'all she was giving honor to the pastors and the ministers and all the first ladies sitting on the front row with their skirts that go past their knee. To all the ushers that's wearing white gloves. Amen. But yeah,
and to all the dildos that we swung last night at the party. God created Chris Chickadilly and Patty Brisbane, that is the founder of this company, that gave us this opportunity. So I mean, my delivery might be not as quaint as yours, but I'm just keeping it real. Shenanigans in the building.
I can't take y'all. And Nisha, I don't know who you think you're fooling these days. Always so much you don't have nothing to say, and you always have plenty to say because we all agree. We all agree on here. You need to be on improv, somebody's stand-up comedy stage.
Y'all, I'm not that funny. I promise.
Ask Andy, is she okay?
I promise you, I'm not that funny. I just be saying what come to my mind, and y'all just be laughing when it come out. I promise I don't be trying to be funny. I think Charlotte been sipping out of my Sonic cup. But yeah, I don't have much to say. This is exciting. I wasn't expecting an award. I most definitely was not expecting to be in the top 10 of anything, especially in the top 3. So this is really awesome. Yeah, this is I'm not finna be out crying and emotional and stuff because Heather had already had me ready to shed tears. I'm a thug. I don't do that. But this was really big. I feel like a piece of advice, and not even advice, but y'all know I'm big on being transparent. So a piece of encouragement that I have looking at this would be to just keep going and to be proud of yourself and what you've accomplished, no matter how big or small it may be, or it may seem. And like I said, and Angie piggyback earlier, just staying focused on your journey and your goal and not necessarily focusing on the next person. Because I started pushing pretty late in the game, trying to hit Rookie of the Year last year.
And I beat myself up pretty bad when I didn't hit that goal. So this is, I said I was not finna cry. Jesus, no, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna take a sip before I do that.
So sip then.
And eat off of this here snack on the table waiting on me.
Yes.
Girl, go on the purge them tears, purge.
Cause I cry ugly, y'all, and I found out after I started talking about throwing stuff in a circle that we were streaming on Facebook. So, what y'all done already seen me be wretched, what y'all not finna see me do on Facebook Live, and Angela's 5,000 plus friends and see me cry ugly. Okay, I will turn this camera off. But no, like I beat myself up because I felt like, damn, I fell short. I didn't hit that goal. I didn't accomplish it. So it made me feel like any and everything I had done prior to wasn't good enough. It didn't matter, or there was nothing that I had that I could offer to my team or to the team in general, because I was not trying to be a trainer. And then I got put up on here as a trainer, and I was who I'm finna train. I didn't meet my goal. I fell short. Like what I'm supposed to be encouraging and telling other people to try to do. So this is really huge to see that even in my mind wasn't, what I did wasn't good enough, or what I did didn't, it didn't really push me to the point that I was trying to get to. It's still pretty cool to be like, nigga, girl, you fell short and you still was like up there. I didn't hit 36,000, but I hit 31,408 and I'm still in number 3. Like I didn't see it all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see all of that. I didn't see the entire thing. So to see it all come full circle like that is pretty freaking awesome. Considering it was my first year in business. So I'm excited. This makes me be proud of myself. Thank you. This makes me be proud of myself. Oh, y'all, my PR mom. So if y'all are in my VIP group, or if we connected in any way, y'all know I'm really big on crowns. I'm really, really big on addressing women as queens. So my PR mama got me this shirt to say congratulations, which is really big because I'm big on that. Like everybody, the name of my team is
put it up
Crown
again so I can get a picture. Put it up again.
The name of my team is Crown Jewels, because again, I feel like every woman should know that they're a queen, deserves to be reminded that they're a queen, deserves to be treated like royalty, and I carry that everywhere I go. So this was huge. Thank you very much. And I'm finna stop before I start crying.
And can I point this out, and I won't be long, but just to piggyback on what she said. So if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't heard and picked up on it, I actually sponsored Nisha into the business, okay? And you see that she's saying that she thinks that, she thought that she failed at something because she didn't hit Rookie of the Year. But just look at how things can happen. Ladies, this business is what you make of it. She came into this business her first year in business, and she even outdid me in personal sales. Yes, I had an amazing year in business and I'm proud of what I did, but my baby up underneath me, she outdid me. And you see that I'm just as happy. We here side by side, rooting each other, all happy about it. This is what this sisterhood is about. Again, this was uncharted territory. This was something new for me. I didn't know it existed. I didn't know women could be happy, genuinely happy, with no cattiness, no haterism, no talking behind your back. But then it also shows you that you make this business what it is that you want to do. You can come in here and you can blow your sponsor out the water, okay? Again, you just got to work for it. You just got to be consistent. And then just lean on us if you need that guidance, if you need that help, if you need that support. And I speak because I am the poster child for it. Don't let life make you miss out on your business. Sometimes you got to push through it. I can say it's been hard for me to do that. But you can't lose sight of your goal just because life is happening, because life's going to always happen. So push forward. Again, whatever it is that your goal is, you can hit that and more. And just know that we got you.
All right, all right.
May
Congratulations
the Lord
again,
add a
Nisha.
blessing to the hearers and doers of his holy word.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear no nothing for the first lady.
I did. I said the first lady and all of the first ladies sitting on the front row with their skirts going past their knee.
Do your skirt go past your knee?
Yes, today. Today it's all the way to my ankles.
That's all right. And if it don't go past your knee, we got a little handkerchief for you to put over your lap.
That's right.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, coming in second place for retail for 2020 at $44,545. I bring back to you once again Lady T with the Athena Award. Teresa Cross, bring it.
Hello, ladies. Once again, I'm back. This is very, very, I don't even know. You guys, especially if you're very new on the team, you just joined. This means a lot to me because I spent most of 2020 in the hospital. Like, I had 5 surgeries. I was in the hospital a lot. I was always seemed like I was in a doctor's office. Okay. During COVID, I was scared. Like, I'm really germaphobe. I'm not the germaphobe, like people don't want to touch stuff, but I'm really like scared of stuff. So this was really big for me because I literally had these huge audacious goals for last year. And I wanted to prove all these things to myself and I can make it and I can do it. So I was at one of Angela's like very first parties that she did. And it was here. It was in DC. I'm in Virginia, but it was in DC. And it was about, I don't know, about 50 ladies. There was a lot of us because this was way pre-COVID, right? And so I wasn't a heckler, but I knew all the products that she was talking about. And she didn't know some of the things about the products that I knew about because I've been to a million parties, right? And she was like, "Oh, you should join my team." And I'm like, "No, I can't really sell anything to people, but I love all the products, right?" And so I only joined because 30% sound real good. I'm a coupon chick, so if I see something I can get on sale or on a discount, I'm buying it. Okay, so I'm like, "Oh, I can join. I can get all my stuff at a discount." Yeah, I had no idea I'll be able to rock out this business the way I did. I'm a person that's fueled by passion. So any business that I've done, like I'm a chef. So before I was a chef, I was a hairstylist. But when I was growing up, I always wanted to cook. Like I always cooked everything. I put my little spin on different things in the house, would make things for different friends in high school. For our senior picnic, I made double eggs, y'all, but I put vodka in the double eggs. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Okay, so I always did stuff like that to try different things out. So I always wanted to go to culinary school, but it was so expensive. It was very expensive. So I bit the billet and finally went. Then I just wanted to do it because I started a nonprofit to teach people how to cook healthy meals. And when I was researching nonprofits, they said that you should know or have some type of background in whatever the area is that you're going into. So I was like, well, maybe I should just go to culinary school because I've been dying to go anyway. And once I started going, and you have to go work in restaurants and things, I fell in love with it. And I was like, shoot, not saying that I didn't want to kick my nonprofit to the side, but I was like, this is my life. I love this. So I became a chef. I did that for years, many years. And now I'm just like, I'm tired. I can't cook nobody else's food because I'm tired of standing on my feet. I done stood on my feet all these years. I done did all the things. Now I just want to relax. So coming into this business, last year was my first full year of actually working the business. I'm coming up on my 3rd year and in business, but last year was my first full year of actually working it. I showed up to everything. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard me talk about it before, but sometimes I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know if I had money to eat. I didn't know if I had whatever, but I was showing up. Okay. So we would meet at Tisha's house. She would have team meetings at her house in Maryland. I would drive to her house. It's like an hour and a half away, but I would drive and get there. Wherever we went, I would just show up. Okay. They had things in Annapolis, which is like 2 hours away from me. I would show up. right? Don't forget about the consequences of what else is going to happen. But if they're teaching me something, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to show up and figure out how I'm going to get whatever knowledge I'm going to get after there. It all panned out and it all works for the benefit of the business. You learn so much. And sometimes you hear so many things over and over, but when you hear from different people all the time, it comes off different. So Angela may tell us one thing, and I may hear it from like Nikki Hughes or somebody else, and I'm like, oh, it clicks. It may not click for me in it from one person, but it may click for me in it from another person. So sometimes you're saying, oh, I don't want to show, I don't want to really listen to that or go to this training because I've learned that already, or I've seen that. You never know how you're going to reciprocate it or how you're going to embody it after you hear it, because it may be something that this one person teaches you or tells you in a way that speaks to you. So I show up to everything. Okay, if they say they having something, I'm there. And that's how I was able to build my business and build myself up. And I swear for God, if I went in the hospital having all those surgeries and things, I probably would have did better. But I don't take any of that for granted. I take all those things and say that I use those situations and I capitalized on it. So if I was in any position where I was sitting still for a period of time, at one point, the end of 2019, I was in the hospital for the last 4 days of the year. I was hospitalized and I sat there and I built my business. I literally built my whole, the first 3 months of my business for last year. I booked all my parties while I was in the hospital. I didn't have the time, you know, to run and test on me, trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm idle. It's nothing I can do. I'm not a doctor. I don't know any, I'm not a specialist in this area. I can't, it's like one of those things that you can't dwell on the situation or the predicament that you're in, but you can definitely work towards your favor. So one thing I learned was to take situations and gain from it. Take whatever life puts in front of you and build on it. So if you're in a situation, don't cry about it. Don't get upset like, why me? Don't question the creator on why you're going through these things. Do what you have to do for yourself and make it better. Don't sit there and dwell on it or make the situation worse or try to be sad about it. Try to pick yourself up and do the most that you can do in this situation. I got this beautiful zebra ring. I absolutely love, guys. And I got to show you guys this because once you reach a certain level, you get all these type of goals. The only thing that I was gearing for in this business, guys, was this pendant. They have this heart pendant that they would give out when you reach $5,000 in sales monthly. And so when I finally reached the $5,000 in sales, I got a charm. They no longer gave out the pendants. And my good sister Tisha Webb, she had 2 of the pendants and she gave me one of hers. I am so forever grateful. Thank you, sis. I learned so much from her. I would go to her house, call her up. I was like, man, these people get tired of me because I call you all the time. Like, hey, how do you do this? I heard you talking about this, but how do you actually do it? And how do you pursue it? Can I come over your house? What are you doing? Can we go have drinks? Can we go have lunch? Like literally, we just really embody each other. So Bob, if you're on here, I don't know if you're on here, Bob. Tasha, if you guys know Tasha Getty, that's my Bob. Bob is like been a force as well. She's gone through hell and back, but she never gave up on her business. And she would tell you all the time that this business is amazing and wonderful. And there's nothing that you can't say nothing bad about Pure Romance to her. And, no matter what we go through, we all come back to how we came together. So this $44,545 I owe to everybody because I literally have leaned on everybody for this. I done drove everywhere, okay? I done been to Chicago. I done been to Ohio. I done been to New York twice. I've been to North Carolina countless times in different areas. I done been to Florida. I done been to Georgia. I've been so many places doing out this business, and I probably can count on my hand how many parties I've had in my own state. And, so Angela always say, oh, Teresa, drive the moon and back. Yes, I will. Because if the people say they want to party, I'm going to be there. And those are like my greatest parties when I travel. But I have to count and give my sister some love because I've always leaned on them for everything. So for this, I say thank you to everyone because everyone has had a hand in this. I didn't do this by myself. Okay. This was not just all me. I was counting and asking questions to everybody. How do you do this? How do you do that? Oh, I want to play a different game. Oh, I don't have a lot of toys. Like you guys look at my inventory now, and that's because I've built it up. over time, but I didn't have a lot of stuff. So it was like, oh, can I get this? And I'll order it and replace it, or we can trade for another product or whatever. So it's like you will learn all the tricks of the trade. You are get your people in the business. So if you have somebody you can lean on, or someone that's your person, you have to make them that, that person, right? And you have to be that for them, and they have to be that for you. And I just thank you guys, and I'm so happy that I was able to do this with all of the things that happened to me last year, and literally just being in bed in my home or in a hospital, and I was working from my phone, like no computer, no nothing, literally doing everything from my phone. And I just got to thank you guys for this. So this sisterhood is one that you can't describe this to people and tell them how we work and how we react to each other. And it's all women. Like I don't know who said it before, Charlotte, or Tisha, someone said it, how I never thought that going into business with predominantly women, that this would be the outcome and this would change how my life would end up, right? And I wouldn't trade this for the world. Like I love, love, love. And I also thank my wife, because my wife has countless days and nights and weekends without me, because I'm always gone. Like if somebody said they want to party or they want to do something, I'm gone. She always be like, what about me? I'm like, this is going to build our future. You get ready to retire. Like we have to keep building and keep building, because you always need what they say, you need 7 streams of income. I have like 5 of them. So this is, this is like, I treat this as my number one, but you have to definitely keep building and keep building things to be stronger. So yes, we're not, I'm not saying that we're not rich over here, but we're not hurting, but you always can have a cushion for something more. So I definitely want to thank her, because she's definitely always by my side, and she's my rock. Like, thank me when I go to do parties. Sometimes I'll get my bag out and I'll have a card in my bag and be like, rock out your party or something. So she'll put a little special note in there. So I really want to thank her too for stepping up and helping me and supporting me along the way. But you guys don't know, this business is amazing. So if you're just starting out and you're a newbie in here, take the strides as they come, and don't think that because you may have had a bad month or you're not reaching the people that you want to reach, they will come. Okay, because I'm the person that can't sail to a rock. Okay, but these people will come. They come out of nowhere. You just like, oh my gosh, you want to have a party? Okay, come on, let's start it. So it will come for you. And thank you so much. And I'm so happy I did all of this without crying.
That is so awesome. And yes, it drops mic, because Teresa definitely said a lot of amazing things. And she, when I hear stories like hers, and I know we're a little bit over, we're going to be done, y'all, I promise, in 10 minutes. Her being in the hospital, all of that. So when I hear people make excuses, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always somebody that's in a worse position than what you are. But I mean, really, if you think about it. I was watching a mukbang video yesterday with a girl that had no arms, and she was eating crab legs and shrimp, cracking them with her feet and taking the shell off the shrimp with her feet, eating with her feet and dipping in it. I'm like, somebody else, listen, for us to say we can't do something, when I see stuff like that, it is a reminder that we can do all things, and we need not make excuses or complain. You heard Tano said nothing is impossible. All right, so I'm not going to get on my soapbox. All right, so actually, let me say this real quickly. Tiana Anderson, who I know is not on here right now, she's with her family, but she received the Growth and Learning Award. She's somebody that's a sleeper, y'all. May not hear a whole lot from her because she has a very demanding job, but last year she did all the things. I was so proud of her. Things that, she did that with very, minimal coaching from me, because she actually hired a business coach, to help her with her business. And so she was working silently, but she was being deadly with the things that she was doing. And I'm very proud of her, because again, she has a very demanding job and she gets paid really, really good money. So she could really just do that, but she has a plan and she wants to retire early. And so she's doing Pure Romance to help her be able to do that. And so I'm very proud of her, the strides that she took to learn new things, to try new things. She did that, what was a Plinko board or whatever kind of board she did. I can't remember what it was, but she was really hopping on and training us and teaching us some things. So I wanted to award her with the Growth and Learning Award. So congratulations, Tiana. If you watch this, love you, girlie. Very proud of you, and keep pushing. All right, so here are the last 2 awards of the night. And they're going to two amazing people who you've seen a few times already today, right? So number one in sales, can you all guess who was number one in sales? Has been killing it all of 2020. Is none other than Sharita Reed with $66,872. Sharita, where you at, girl?
That's my mama.
Kathy said, "That's my mama." I'm here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to check the chat. Okay, yeah, I see y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here, and wait, can you see it? Kind of, sort of. My camera is. Hold on. So let me see if I'm sitting on the steps. Let me see if I can blow it up. Oh, there it is.
Okay, all right, she doing that. I'm gonna be the go ahead and be the ghetto mom and be like, "That's my baby up there."
Woo,
Oh,
y'all.
we had walked there. Did you want to shoot? Nisha was getting ready to leave. Well, she was supposed to be talking about bingo. No, yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, she was. Yeah, she was.
Yep, she sure is. Tell her come back. Bring herself back.
She right here. Look, I had walked her and I was listening, but I said he got quiet. Was he called him one of us?
Yeah, last two awards, and she can cover that real quickly, and then we'll have it recorded.
Yeah, we'll be quick. I just was one last time. I just want to say, y'all, y'all, like Angela said, y'all have no idea the things that the women y'all have seen, the awarded things have gone through. This has been a tough year. I know y'all see me on there. I go live and I'm laughing and joking and smiling with y'all. Y'all have no idea the things that have happened for me for 2020 with dealing with separation, dealing with mental illness, close relative, things like that, where Charlotte, I hear you, baby. Listen, been there, currently going through with close loved ones. So at the end of the day, a lot of times being in this business is what keeps me going. It's why y'all see me and I'm like all in and my energy is there, is because without it, I probably would have went downhill and just collapsed. This is like the oxygen that keeps me going. So everything that I'm putting, into my business, really, it just keeps me going just personally. It's not just business. It's not about the money at all. It's really not. I love what I do. I love empowering other women. And I love, just getting in there, having the fun, connecting with my sisters. And that really is what keeps us going. So when y'all see us and y'all see people at the top, number one, you have no idea what goes on, personally with us, and to think, oh my goodness, she's got it made. And just know that we have some tough things going on in our lives. But if that's any evidence to you, if that speaks to you in any way, it should speak to the fact that we push, we still keep going. So when you feel like, oh, this happened to me and I'm gonna quit, don't. This is not, that's not the time for you to quit. That's the time for you to push. You can push pause, but you still need to push. Okay, afterwards, there has been no shortage of tragedy in my life in the past, in 2020 and 2019 and 2018. But it's not a banner that I wave, and it's not a crutch that I use. So if you can learn anything from me, it's to push. At the end of the day, that's not something that we want to let rule our lives, where it hinders and halts our personal and professional growth. Use that as a catalyst so you can get over those humps and those mountains. Use that jump and step on it. Get on it and use it to level you up to that next thing. Don't ever let any of that stop you from doing what it is that you want to do and that you feel your purpose to do. That's your push. That's your push. All that stress and this, take all that energy and throw it into your business. Throw it into building up your team. Throw it into building up yourself. There is
There is nothing that can stop you when you really, really put your mind and your energy to it. So this right here, y'all don't even know this. This has saved my sanity. Okay. I can help other people because I put myself into this. So I love y'all. 2020 was crazy for me. I don't talk about it a lot at all. But 2020 was also absolutely amazing. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I would do it all over again. It was absolutely phenomenal. There was no shortage of things that I didn't learn. There was no shortage of refining that I didn't go through, and pruning and pressing that I didn't experience. And that jump was painful. I'm keeping it clean. That was painful. But you know what? At the end of the day, I didn't that's not an excuse to say I quit. You can press pause and then come back and push. So that's all I got. I love y'all. And I'm here. So 2021, I want to see y'all. I want to see some of y'all with these, okay? For
Yes.
2021 awards. Because y'all got it. Everything you need that you think I have, that you think Charlotte have, that you think Teresa have, that you think Nisha have, all these things, and Tisha, all these things that y'all think that only we have, got them too. It's not just us.
Go this
Everything
way.
that you think that we have, that you're missing, you're not. It's in there. You haven't tapped into it yet. And if it takes some pressing like this, that shit gonna hurt. Just know it's gonna hurt. But it's in you. And if it gotta be squeezed out and forced out, it's coming. Don't think that we're any better, any smarter, any faster, any different than you. You got everything you got. Get ready for your pressing, because if you want it, it's there for the taking. But just know you got to go through some stuff. We all got stuff that has happened to us, and this past year has kicked every single one of our butts. All this top 10 y'all see, it's kicked every single one of our butts. Okay, so just know, like I said, y'all got this. I can't wait to see the rest of y'all knock us out of the water. And we want to see y'all name in lights. It doesn't matter if you surpass me, surpass your spot. It doesn't matter. We want that for you, because that means we're doing our job and that you are a success, because we're not successful unless you are. So get it together, y'all. I want to see y'all. I'm ready to see some more names on this list, okay? So y'all can like move us out of the way, because that means as a team, we're all successful. The zebras are not successful at the same, if we're all just the same ones at the top. We want to see y'all come and knock us out of the water. So I'm waiting. I want to see y'all get
That's
ready.
right.
So,
Come for our titles. Come for our
yep,
retail. Come for our group sales. Surpass me.
Y'all gotta get on y'all A game, and y'all gotta make it happen, because each one of y'all, hold your hand up too, Nisha. Y'all gotta have one of these rings on your finger, because we gonna be like the god mamas, and we gonna have them kissing our doggone rings, okay? They gonna be bowing down to us. There you go, Teresa. Yes.
I love it. I love it. All right. Last but not least, guys. Last but not least, this award is very special that I get to give this award out to this person, because I'm gonna tell you, and it's also, I saved it for last, which it really made sense to do based on everything that all of my leaders and those that have gotten awards have said in regards to your personal lives and things like that. Like Charlotte said it earlier when she's like, she really was my right hand girl, and when life took her out, I really was kind of left out there trying to lead this team, you know what I mean? And not, I'm used to having her, we was together all the time doing stuff, but life happened and she needed to deal with life and her family. All those things came first. And so it took a lot for me to just keep pushing, because don't think that I don't have my own stuff that's going on too, right? Well, there was one person on this team that kept it together all year long, in spite of, with all the things that she was going through as well. And when I tell you that she was my rock for 2020, she was this team's rock for 2020. She was this team's cheerleader. She was everything. And you already know who she was. She showed up for everybody and everything, and all the time. She made no excuses. She didn't complain. She didn't whine. She did nothing. Everything. She kept it going. You never knew the things that she was going through, but she never talked about it, because every time you saw her, she was a light. She was smiling. She was jovial. She was, always pushing everybody else to be the greatest. We could not, and I say that with confidence, we could not have done what we did in 2020 as a team without this person really helping to push and drive along with me. And so that person gets the Spirit Award for 2020, and that is none other than Teresa Cross. Teresa Cross.
I had no idea. I was like, oh, I'm waiting for it. I'm like, who is it? I had no idea. Oh my God. And my wife is running down the hallway clapping like she knew I was getting it. Oh, thank you. Guys, I have to thank, now, where's my tissue? Here go my tissue. This tissue beat up, y'all. I've been crying all day. So, when I was younger, so I told you I got to do hair. So I did hair for about 20 years of my life. And I still do hair now, but I just don't do it in a full capacity. Like I don't go to a salon and do it or whatever. I do house calls. It was this guy I worked with. This guy used to make a lot of money. Oh my gosh. And we worked like a lot of the same hours. And I'm coming from an hour and a half away from DC, and I would go pick him up in the morning, about 3:00 in the morning. Y'all, we would ride into the salon together, and he would just be a just amazing force. And his name was David. I couldn't think of his name earlier. His name was David. David would work his butt off, y'all. And so David would always ask me like how I'm doing throughout the day, because we'd be in there the same amount of time, right? And I'd be like, oh, it's okay. It's kind of slow, whatever. And he'll be like, don't speak that. Y'all did not know what he was talking about. This man used to tell me all the time, don't speak down on whatever's going on in your life. And I was like in my 20s, I didn't know what he was talking about. Don't speak down. He said, don't speak negativity and things like that. I had no idea what he was speaking of. So now, as I'm older, I definitely understand when you speak life into your whatever is going on, right, in your life, whatever existence you have going on, when you speak life into it. And I always teach, on Tuesdays, I come on live and I always say, be positive and always speak life into your business and always tell all the good things that's going on. Sometimes we have bad things going on. Like I tell you, I was in the hospital a lot. Like literally, I was the caregiver. Okay, I took everybody to the hospital for all of the surgeries, all of the whatever was going on. I was the person, the driver, the caregiver, everything. So when it was me laying in the hospital, I didn't know what to do. So the only thing I could do was be positive about whatever was going on, because the positivity kept me alive and it kept me going. So when I say speak life into whatever's going on, give me that, baby, so I can take a picture. So when I say speak life into your business, into yourself, it means to speak life into it. Don't be negative about it. Oh, I couldn't do this time because of XYZ, or I couldn't do that. Don't worry about it, because your time is coming. When the good things that you do and the good work that you put out into the universe, to the atmosphere, into the world, it comes back tenfold. So say you donate some money to somebody, or you give a homeless person something, or whatever it is that you do, you may not get it reciprocated the same way that they give it to you, but you're going to get something back into your life. So I started doing that. I started thinking about all the good things that I have, all the good things that, some people don't have. I was able to have these surgeries done without worrying about how I was going to pay for it, or, if I was going to have this bill come in next or whatever, because my insurance covered it, or I was able to do all the things that I was doing because I knew that I had security at home, and I didn't think about, oh, I just spent this money on gas, I just spent this, and I did this party, and it didn't make any money, but I was able to come back, and I had a secure place to lay my head. And you don't think about what's going to happen. You just do it. I was a person that always said that I can't see how this fortune is going to come to me because I don't see it in my bank account, right? I got like $20 in my bank account. How am I going to spend money I don't have to be able to get something? But you don't think like that. You have to be positive about what's going to come back. Like Charlotte said, she swiped that credit card to get her kit because she knew that she wanted to do this business. Strong. I believe in a lot of things, but in the inside, like I'm intellect. So my brain said, you can't do this because you don't have the money. But in my thought processes was like, well, if I step out on faith and I put this, and I step forth and I put this, put all this energy into this, then guess what? It's going to come back to me. Yeah, I don't know. I can count. I mean, I have countless times that I've done so many great things for people, and all of the fortune and the good things that's happening to me is coming back because of all the things I've done for other people. It's not coming back because I prayed on it, or I'm not saying that prayer doesn't work. I'm saying that it's not, it's like when you put out good things into the universe, things come back to you. Okay. I put out a lot. I've done things over time. I'm not a person that brag about, oh, I did this, that, and the third. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you do good things for people, it definitely comes back. And I'm always the person to go out and do whatever it is you have to do. I feel like if you call on me for assistance, it's because I'm your last resort, or it's because you really need some help. So I'm going to do whatever it is I can do in my power to help you. So we needed some team spirit. We need some things to happen for our team. We need people to pump it up. And sometimes it might be 1 or 2 people on the live. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm gonna talk to them, as long as they're there. And when they go off, I'm gonna still talk to them. I'm gonna still talk to the people that's listening. You may not be able to focus on it at the time, but you will be able to chime in when you can, right? And I'm just like, I just love to be positive about every aspect. Oh, I just got a ticket in the mail. Well, let me go ahead and pay this ticket so it don't double up, or so I don't get another one, and just be careful the next time. But you don't dwell on it. And I never knew what any of this meant until I started living this way. So now go out on faith. So before I did this business, guys, I gotta tell you a little story. Before I did this business, I used to be scared to go outside. Okay. I had a tragic incident that happened to me, and it kept me housebound. And if I wasn't housebound, I was in the car all day until my wife came home from work, because I was afraid to be in the house by myself, or I was afraid that if I came home, I didn't want to be at home. So this business, like we say, it empowers us and it makes us a better person. It really does. I had a savings account that was on fleek. Okay. Like I had money just after money after money, because I saved all my money. I spent all my money on gas because I would drive all day long. And it was like for 3 or 4 months, I would drive. And I was driving a truck because I had a car, but I would drive my wife's truck every day because I didn't want to drive my car because it was personalized. And with the incident that happened to me, was somebody had helped me up. And I think they was following me for a while before they did it. And my tags was personalized on my car, so I wouldn't drive my car. So I would drive all day long. I was afraid to go outside. I started this business and I got my life back. And I don't know what triggered or what came to me and said that, you can do this, but it was something, it was this business, because it wasn't anything else that was going on in my life. Of course, I was in therapy and things like that, but it gave me the sense of, nothing can stop you. You on top of it. You in control of your life. You can do all the things. And that is how I became this positivity person, thinking that whatever is going on in your life, that you can change it. You don't have to always be stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in. If you want to get out of a situation that you're in, you can definitely change those things. So I'm just so overwhelmed over all the things today, the hearing everybody's stories, everybody's things that they've gone through. It's been a beacon to me, because we don't always talk about our lives. We always talk about the business or whatever's going on. So we don't get to share everything that we go through. But today it's just been an eye opener to so many things with so many of the different ladies that have won awards, and the newbies that's coming into business now. It's shown so much. So I can say that this sisterhood that we have, that all the ladies here, and I get to reach out. I can talk to so many different people every day about different things that's going on. I call Angela, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Can you give me some help? I've always said, I need a coaching call. And she was like, you don't need a coaching call. I'm like, I do. I'm kind of stuck right now. Like, I don't know what to do. How can I get out of this rut? I call all my sisters and I just reach out to them and say, let's get together. Let's do something. Tisha and Tasha, they're here. They're my closest sisters right now. So when I need something, I'm like, let's go to lunch. Let's do something. Let's meet up. Let's all do whatever. And so those type of things help. And I'm woman, like I never hung around women. All my friends are male. Okay. So to have all of these women in my life and in my circle now, it's like amazing that no one wants to see harm from you. No one wants to see you do bad. Everybody has the same outcome. Everybody wants the same outcome. Everybody wants to thrive. Everybody wants to survive. They want to go higher than what they are. And so I can't be thankful enough for Angela just like being persistent on this business. I went to 2 of her parties. So when I went to the second party, it was like, I don't know, maybe I should try it. And I really just wanted a discount. I was like, I can get a discount on this stuff. I'm gonna get a discount. And then just like I said earlier, just learning all the things, showing up for all the stuff. If they say we having a meeting, if they say we having a training, if they say we having conference, whatever it is that they're saying we're doing, I'm showing up. And I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I get there, but I'm going because this is going to help me become a better person. And it definitely has. I've grown tremendously. And I've always been a person of a lot of confidence. Like, you can't tell me that my food not good. You can't tell me that I don't do hair really well because I've done all the things. And so in this, you can't tell me I'm not giving these ladies the best knowledge I can give them every time I hold a party. You can't tell me that these women aren't walking away and they don't feel empowered. So coming from that and coming from all of the experiences that, you've gone through and life has given you and life has thrown at you, you have some type of happiness in the background. I love, love, love everything that we embody, everything that we represent. I love our team culture. I've been to a lot of people's parties, like team rallies and things, and it's none other like the Zebras. When I meet people here, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're a zebra. And I can just meet people because I have a signage on my truck and it says Pure Man. So I meet other ladies and they're like, oh my gosh, we love the zebras. Everybody loves us. So if you have not embodied what we give and what we have right now, take it all in, soak it all in, because the people are watching. It's just not us that's watching what we're doing. Everybody watches us and they love what we do. So I am so honored. Where's this trophy? I'm so honored to have this because I definitely feel bad. Like I've been sick a couple weeks and I reach out to the trainers and I'm like, can somebody please go live for Team Tuesday? Because I can't do it. I don't feel too good. And they come through. They show up. Like we show up when we need some assistance, when we need whatever it is that we need, we show up for one another. It doesn't matter what it is, what time of hour of the day it is that you call, somebody's going to be there to assist and help you. So don't think that, oh, I can't reach my sponsor or whatever. Reach out because somebody's going to help you. It's just not a sponsorship and you, it's the entire team, it's the entire company. If you know ladies that are on other teams and you're, friends with them or whatever, or you've created a friendship with them, listen, the people show up. Okay. So I'm super duper excited about this. And thank you so much. I love the team. I love my zebras. So you guys, always make sure you checking me on Tuesdays because I'm going to go live at some point. As long as I'm feeling good, I'm going live. Okay. And I didn't slur any of my words and I'm almost through my bottle. So I'm proud of myself.
Awesome. Congratulations to everybody. And, whether you got an award or not, again, we're a team effort, things like that. And just strive to do more. Everybody's love language is different. My love language is recognition, words of affirmation, physical touch. So I'm the one that would strive for awards and stuff like that, right? Some people like gifts and all those different things, but everybody on this team is amazing. So I don't want anybody to feel slighted. We all work together to reach the goal that we've reached as a team. And so I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for listening to me because you don't have to, let me lead you and guide you. And the other trainers, thank y'all so much for everything that you helped this team do last year. No matter how much or how little, it was all a team effort. And, we would not be where we are without you all sacrificing your time, no matter how much or how little. It is greatly appreciated. And if I could do more, I would. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for hanging in there. We're 30 minutes over our time. I do apologize for that. For anybody that has to hop off, I totally understand. If anybody wants to hang on and has any questions, because I was leaving it open for an Ask Me Anything. If you were on here and you had some questions about things, Also, Anisha is going to quickly go over something new that we're going to implement for the newbies. If you're a leader, I encourage you just to hear out. She's not going to be before you long, you know that, because she was already out the door. But it's just a bingo sheet that she's going to show, and we're going to talk more about it. I'm going to talk about it on Team Tuesday, but I figured we'd take advantage of the time while we have people on here where she could show you how we're going to utilize this to help get our newbies businesses up off the ground and get them excited about doing all the things to be successful. So Nisha, you have the floor, babe.
Amen. Thank you so much. Um, okay, so in the spirit of trying to revamp some things with the newbie group, y'all know we just started that maybe a month ago. So we came up with this bingo. Y'all probably won't be able to see that. It's a cute little just bingo sheet. And it'll say start your business with a bang and earn some prizes along the way. Complete as much of this as you can.
Nisha, I can screen share. Yeah, I'm gonna screen share the image that you put in our chat. You want me to screen share?
Oh, okay, hold on, wait, because this Charlotte computer. So
No. I said I can do it. I can do it for you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute now, because this Charlotte computer.
Yeah, no, I can pull it up.
What's up is showing on here, so. I thought she was trying to get me to screenshot. I was like, wait a minute, the Charlotte computer.
Them shenanigans pop up.
I cannot be held responsible for what y'all may or may not see.
Oh, okay. All right. If I can get this daggone thing to pop up. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. Here's the chat. I am scrolling up to it, y'all. 1 second. You shared that this morning, right, Nisha?
It's right above this message. Keep going.
Oh, it's above it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right here. There we go.
Okay. So it's just basically a way for us within the newbie group to try to help get ladies activated, get them, acclimated into having a business and then actually working their business. So it has different activities on here. Completing their NCT, which is new consultant training, which is the training that they would complete with one of our team trainers. Getting their IAP, announcing their business on social media, setting up their VIP group, getting web orders. There's some things on here about having a party, whether it's their bestie party. So they just have 2 or 3 people coming in there and looking at stuff that they get when they get their IAP or when they get their kit, depending on how they signed up. Hosting their actual launch party. Some ladies do not wish to party. They are social sellers. So wherever you see a box that says something about hosting a party, you're going to replace that with getting $250 in retail. So whether that's people ordering from your website, whether that's you doing grab bags, posting a sale, or simply collecting orders from your audience. You're just going to replace getting a party or hosting a party with getting $250 in retail. So it's just different little activities. The goal is for them to black out and complete every single activity on this board. But if they do not, the more they complete, the more work they're doing with their business, the more money they're making with their business, the more they're being able to see how they can work their business to achieve whatever their goal may be. So we'll explain this. I'll go live in the newbie group to explain this when I post it. And then we'll also kind of pinpoint some of these things when we do new consultant training so that they know they need to be looking out for this in that newbie group. But we really just wanted to show it on the live today. I was going to say tonight. the live today. And then like Angela said, she'll talk about it on the Team Tuesday live as well, just so as leaders, you know what we're doing in the newbie group if you're not in there, to be able to help your newbies activate and get acclimated with running their business. But if y'all have questions, definitely let me know. Um, I'll post this in the leadership chat as well, so y'all can have a copy of, you know, what your newbie is doing. So when you're following up with them and all of that kind of stuff, you kind of know what you can be asking questions about if they've accomplished yet or not. Some of this stuff, they'll also be like posting screenshots or something of it and be tagging you as their sponsor. So the goal is for you as a leader to know what journey, you know, what steps your newbie is on along their journey with activating their business. But that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, awesome. And then real quick, for those that are not, hold on, let me stop sharing. For those that are not in the newbie chat, in the, I'm sorry, leadership chat, because that's only senior consultants and above, so that I'm going to encourage the senior consultants and above to share this information, also share the bingo sheet with your downline, right? Which is what we're also trying to train you to do, is to also work with your first downline, teach your first downline how to work with their first downline, so that we have, you know, that way everybody, no one's falling through the cracks, right? So again, in that leadership chat, it's only senior consultants and above. And so we're looking to the leaders, senior consultants and above, to be leading your teams and sharing the information with them. Okay. Did you cover? No, I stopped it. I did. Thank you, Takia. I stopped the recording. Yep, right before Nisha started talking, but thank you. Awesome. But yeah, but we'll go more over it. You know, we're trying new things this year. You know, some things you will find that work great. Some things we'll find maybe it doesn't work, but it's trial and error. You know, we're a growing team, and we, you know, and so therefore change is inevitable. It has to happen. And, you know, and some things will work with, some things won't. And if you have ideas, we want to hear them. We don't have all the ideas. We don't know all the things. So please, if you have things that you want to share, please definitely let us know. And maybe there's some things that we can implement also. Okay, awesome. Tisha says she
Gonna
just
ask
shared
me
it
a
with everyone.
question. You said, did I go over? And then you start.
Yeah, because I don't know, did I miss it? Did you mention about the prizes? You know, about what people will win? Did you touch on that? And I just totally blanked out.
I did not.
Okay.
I didn't touch on the goal is for you. Oh, I was like, wait, I was reading Tisha comment. Um, it threw me off. Sorry.
And I mean, and
Um,
as far as not, it doesn't have to necessarily be what it is. I know that we were still working that out as trainers, but just, you know, who's responsible for these gifts. And, you know, because you know, like a new senior consultant, you know, maybe like, well, you know, I can't afford to give any gifts. Am I responsible for these gifts? What gifts do I give them? You know, like that.
so the prize, it does say on there that, thank you, that the more they complete, the more prizes they can earn. As a leader, so again, like Angela, I said, whether you got one person on your team or you have 25 people on your team, as a leader, it would be your responsibility to incentivize your newbie for what they complete. That doesn't have to look like an award, you know, like what we got today. It doesn't have to look like that. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It, whatever is laid upon your heart, whatever the spirit drops upon your spirit to reward your team, is totally fine. So you can even do like a little compact mirror. This mirror says "Girl Boss" from the Dollar Tree, and you know, a cute little pen like Starlet. She give everything she give out, y'all have a star on it because you Starlet. So you can do like something cute like this in a journal. All of these items will be coming from the Dollar Tree. That's $3 that you just spent just to reward your girl for working her business. If you have PR gear and you want to, you know, give a purse or give a hat, that's totally up to you what you choose to incentivize your girl with. So I am not in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because like Teresa said, coupon queen, I had a whole coupon book. Okay, I was for real couponing. So this little heart thing right here actually came from the beauty supply store, y'all. The beauty supply store, cute little heart keychain. You ain't got to spend a whole bunch of money. But just do whatever is laid on your heart, whatever your budget and your heart will allow. Okay, but it will be on you to incentivize your girl when they hit bingo. So
And just know that those incentives pay off, you know. So like she said, it doesn't have to be a lot, but just knowing when you cheer your girl on and it makes her do more, then she makes more money, she feels more successful, then you make more money because corporate's gonna pay you for what she does. So that little $3 here, $3 there, $10, whatever, all of that, you're gonna get that back. And it's how I'm able to do the incentives that I do. You know, I get a nice, you know, bonus check every month, and so it makes sense. The right thing to do would be to use a portion of that support back into the team, because if it wasn't for the team, I wouldn't have it. So, yep, that's all I got. Anybody else have anything, or anybody have questions? Hi, Melissa. Did you have a question?
going once, going twice before I roll bounce up out of here.
I know that's right, because I'm Rikisha bringing my food. I'm hungry too, Rikisha. All I had was a smoothie today. I'm waiting.
I gotta go drop off a customer order. So
Okay.
all good.
And I just clocked out too. I'm on my way, girl, to Wakanda.
Yay! Awesome. And t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, all of those, they should be ready this week, by the end of the week. And if you have a balance, please get it to me, or I'm gonna sell your shirt, your t-shirt, your hoodie to get my money back. Teresa laughing. But they will be here this week. All right, well, I did record this, so I'll get it uploaded and I'll share it so that your teams can rewatch whatever portion of it that they want to see, you know, things like that. But thanks for hanging out with us today. This was really, really good, and I'm sure it was much needed, and an honor to be able to celebrate all you amazing ladies. All right, I'm out. Look, Teresa doing the wave, doing a Miss America wave. All right, I love it. Takia, thanks for hanging out with us, babe. If you need help with anything, you know, always, we're all here to help everybody. It doesn't have to just be your sponsor. Reach out to us if you need something. Yep. All right. All right. Oh, Andrea got a wig on. She got her wig on now. Oh, we can see her now. Look.
She ready.
Yes. Look at her mic.
This is what we sang the other song to last night. We were singing.
She sang that toy song and bust that $2,300 party on out. Okay.
Hey, I got them live last night. We passed the mic last night.
I love it. Well, you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I hope to see you ladies very soon. I'll see you on Tuesday, Team Tuesday. Bye.